Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Owen Center here in Peoria, Illinois for this ACHA Division III matchup between the Bradley Braves and the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Panthers. I'm Bo Woodcock. Joining me in the booth tonight is going to be Jack Simzik. Jack, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well, Bo, and we got a big game here tonight between the Bradley Braves and the Panthers, who are firing on all cylinders right now, 10-2-2 heading into this game. So one might say that the Braves are the underdog coming into tonight.
Absolutely. Bradley's record has been substantially worse. I believe they are 4-9 on the year. University Wisconsin-Milwaukee has looked very impressive so far this season. And I tell you what, they have a high-powered offense, points up and down the board. In particular, Nick Miller, 17 goals, 12 assists on the year for the Panthers. He's having quite the season for them.
Indeed, and as a team overall, 83 goals in 14 games. That's about 6 goals a game.
That is an absolutely insane number. That's not a number you expect to hear on average, but, I mean, their offense has been very impressive, and that's really helped them to this record that they've got tonight. Meanwhile, on the Bradley side, they've got substantially fewer goals overall, but they do play pretty decent defense tonight. We're going to be looking towards starting goaltender Jesse Newsbaum to play a big game for Bradley here.
Well, Newsbaum, I've seen him step up in big moments. I called his first D2 game a couple weeks ago, and he shined brightly in that one and got the win. So let's hope he can take that experience he got up in D2 and use it in tonight's game.
Absolutely. He's going to use it. He's going to absolutely need it tonight with the way the Panthers have played. I think he's going to be pretty busy between the pipes, so we'll have to see how he looks this evening. We're going to go ahead and get into the starting lineups now. We'll go ahead and start with the Panthers of University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Starting in goal tonight is going to be number 34, Michael Moe. And then on defense, we're going to have number 9, Cody Brum, and number 13, Ethan Long, starting for Milwaukee. At forward tonight, they're going to go with their top line tonight. It's going to be number 5, George Sullivan, number 10, Matt Murphy, and then number 11, Keaton Gill. So pretty good starting lineup here for the Panthers. Not seeing Nick Miller on this top line, but still very potent offense here. George Sullivan, 8 goals, 13 assists, has been a big playmaker for them this year. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and get into Bradley's starting lineups as well. As we mentioned before, starting goaltender tonight for Bradley is going to be number 29, Jesse Newsbaum. Starting at defense tonight, it's going to be 26, Caleb Boger, and number 33, Jared Ernest. And then here on forward, we're going to have number 18, Chase Glidden, number 25, Tyler Jensen, who is second on the team in goals this season with 5. He's got 5 goals and 2 assists on the year. And then finally, number 77, Gary Stanley. So we're seeing a lot of the offensive firepower here. 8 goals between Stanley and Jensen, some of the leaders here for Bradley. We'll have to see how their offense is able to put some pressure on the Panthers, or if the Panthers are really going to put the hurt on Newsbaum tonight.
All right, they're going to have to go all out tonight if they want to pull off this upset. Here's some keys to the game for Bradley. Number 1 is obvious, lock down on defense. Like we said, 6 goals per game the Panthers are averaging. If you can lock them down on defense as best as you can, it's the most you can do. Key number 2, stay out of the box. The Panthers have 27 power play goals this season. Their power play is really solid, but if Bradley can manage to stay out of the box and keep it even strength. Or the third key of the game is draw penalties any chance you get. Against an overwhelming team like the Panthers, your best chance is to score on the power play. So the Braves are going to want a man advantage any chance they can get it.
Absolutely. You talked about it. 27 goals for the Panthers on the power play. That's about a third of their offensive production comes on the power play. So if you're able to limit that, I think you can really help yourself on the defensive side of things and help keep that number for the Panthers down. Because you're able to keep the number for the Panthers down. They haven't played the most amazing defense. I believe they've also given up a lot of goals on the season. So if you're able to limit their offensive attack, maybe get some counterattack opportunities, it could be a key here and a huge point of success for Bradley if they're going to get out of here with the W tonight. For about 30 seconds now, teams are just wrapping up their warm-up, so we're going to have first puck drop momentarily here as we talk about Bradley taking on the Milwaukee Panthers tonight. It's going to be quite a display here if the Panthers find a power play early or find an opportunity early in an early goal. This game could get out of hand very quickly. This team could very easily snowball with an early goal. So I think Bradley really needs to come out strong in the first couple of minutes if they want to hold off this Panthers attack. Otherwise, it could be a long night in store for the Bradley Braves. But nonetheless, warm-ups are wrapped up, and we are about ready to start here from the Owen Center in Peoria, Illinois. We're going to get the starting lineups here in the anthem in a moment as well. So we talked about some of the leaders here for the Panthers. Nick Miller, obviously 17 goals and 12 assists, but their leader in assists, Mitchell Anderson, has 21 assists on the year. So we'll be looking for him on that second or third line to really make some plays here for the Panthers. I mean, that's a lot of assists. That's a guy who knows how to facilitate and make good passes.
What really stands out to me is while you mentioned Miller may have 29 points in 14 games, I look at George Sullivan, 21 points in just 9 games. That's 5 less games than Miller. And he's out there lighting them up, too.
Absolutely. And we're going to see Sullivan right off the start here. He's going to be on that opening shift for the Panthers. Very impressive stats, only being able to play 9 games for whatever reason. He missed 5 of those games. But to put that kind of production forward, that is well over 2 points a game, I believe. So almost 2.5 points a game for George Sullivan. So that's going to be another person that Bradley's really going to have to concentrate on stopping if Bradley wants to have success in this one.
I would definitely say that Miller and Sullivan are players to watch tonight. You're looking out for those guys. But the Panthers do have 5 20-point scorers on their team. Very balanced on offense. They have one guy just below that with 19 points. So you're close to almost having 6 20-point scorers on your team. This team just kills you with their offense.
Absolutely. One thing I do want to mention, though, a lot of their scoring is focused primarily on their forwards. Their defense is not big scoring threats from the point. So maybe a little bit of extra emphasis put down low in the defensive zone for Bradley could help them out a lot tonight. We're going to have the national anthem here. We'll be right back. And we are just about ready for puck drop here from the Owen Center as Bradley takes on UW-Milwaukee. Very interested to see this Milwaukee Panthers team in action. I expect to see a lot of speed come out from them early. Like I said, very forward-focused scoring-wise. All 5 of their top leaders in scoring are on their forward line. Michael Hawthorne's the only defenseman to break double digits for them with 5 goals and 9 assists. So we'll have to see if that speed is what really carries the Panthers, and if Bradley can sort of corral that speed, I think they can have success tonight. Maybe playing a little bit more pressure in the defensive zone down low if they're not as worried about those defensemen. But nonetheless, we are about ready to get into puck drop here. Refs calling for both teams to come to center ice, and everybody breaking out of their huddles now. Looks like Bradley's face-off is going to be taken here potentially by number 17 here for Bradley. He's going to be taking the face-off here. My apologies, that is number 77, that's Gary Stanley, and we are underway here at the Owen Center. The Panthers control the face-off, and they're going to move it through the neutral zone here into Peoria territory. That's going to be Ernest on the defense there. Stanley battling at the boards with a couple of Panthers to a side there, digging behind the net. Still battled for, able to get kicked out. Jensen's got the puck at the boards, but it's cut off there by the Panthers. Pass down low. Misses the pass, the second opportunity on the pass, but Glidden will pick it up at the right wing boards. He'll fire it to the point, but that's cut off by Brom, who's going to put it back into the zone for the Panthers. Now over the left wing, and a shot save deflected just behind the net, just over the goal there. Good stop from Nussbaum early. Brum over now. Panthers controlling the puck well. Slap shot from the point is going to get kicked away, but a second opportunity there is going to be stopped by Nussbaum. A third shot just goes wide of the net. Bradley really needing to move the puck out of here. Jensen loses the battle at the left wing boards. The Panthers continue to control the puck here in the early going. Good hit there from Bradley. That was Berger there. Great hit there, but he's going to dump the puck straight up into the ceiling, and we'll have our first whistle.
So we're seeing it right away so far in this first little over a minute. It's been all Panthers. They got, 4 or 5 shots off just in the first minute there.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple of those were blocked by Bradley players. I believe one went just wide, but they absolutely controlled it. And it started with that face-off, so we'll see how that goes here. Face-off once again won cleanly by the Panthers back to the point. They're going to put it back behind the net. It's going to be picked up there by Nick Miller. He's going to go around, all the way around, but he's going to nearly lose the puck. Just get a pass over. Tries to get a pass in front, but it's going to be deflected away. Battle for the puck there. And Jensen able to win it, but he's not able to control and move the puck out of the zone. Bad cleared by Bradley. Deflected away by Stanley. Bradley finally able to get the puck into center ice, but that's going to go all the way down for an icing there as Michael Hawthorne's able to win the foot race. So Bradley's, that first line's been out there the entire first minute and a half, so they're going to be some tired bodies.
Yeah, they finally got a dump down a minute and a half into the game, and they got to keep the same guys out there to the icing. I wouldn't be surprised if Milwaukee goes all out right here and trying to score.
Absolutely. Great move there. Shot whiffed there initially, but the second opportunity just goes wide of the net. It's going to be picked up again by the Panthers, skating through Bradley territory, and it's going to get tipped out to the blue line, but not quite out of the zone there. Able to hold it in. Glidden now battling in the corner for Bradley. Puck is won by Stanley and thrown to the left wing boards where it's picked up by Anderson. Anderson tries to get it back to the point, but that's going to get to center ice, so Bradley going to finally be able to get a change. Big there for Bradley as Milwaukee's also going to go off for a change, but Nick Miller is going to pressure for Milwaukee. He's going to push that puck away initially, but it is going to get pushed out to the neutral zone by Berger. Panthers now controlling it. Miller doesn't quite catch the pass and going to be led back into territory there by Servin. Servin going to cut in. They just cut off. They are going to be able to get it deep, but the Panthers control in their own zone. Tries to get a pass, but it's cut off by Vivitsky. Shot on goal. Save made there. Bad turnover by the Panthers. The first mistake of the game leads to a Bradley shot. Now Bunjan. Shot deflected just wide of the goal. Bradley finally getting some control. That's Cipra behind the net, battling up against a couple of Panthers. It's going to be won by Milwaukee initially, and they are going to be able to move that puck out to the neutral zone. Actually, in a whiffed pass there, going to allow Bradley to get a change total coming off the ice. Panthers still trying to clear the puck out. A bounce for the Panthers, and it's going to go back the other way. That's Samansky trying to move in, but he's cut at the blue line, so Milwaukee will go off for a change. Bradley going to be moving the puck back up here. 3 minutes expired in the first period, still 0-0. Bunjan's going to dump the puck in deep for Bradley. Bradley with control. Stanley is going to pick the puck up at the boards. Tries to get a pass back, but it's cut off by a Panther. But Stanley able to win a battle back, put it back in deep. Panther's going to ring it around the boards. That's Murphy losing the puck there. It's going to leak back to the Bradley blue line. Pass is going to go over to Ernest. He's going to go up the left wing boards. Marcel pass across. Bradley moving back up now. That's Beer. He's going to move in. Shot turned aside easily by Mo. Bradley's got it now. Ernest is going to get it to Stanley. Stanley is going to put it down low to Marcel. Marcel tries to get a pass in front. He is successful. Save made by Mo on the boards. The Panthers now trying to get some control of the puck as Bradley's really controlled the last 2 minutes here. Puck's going to get out to center ice, and it's going to go up into the bench. And I tell you what, that initial first minute and a half looked pretty bad, but the Bradleys responded well here in the last 2 minutes.
Oh, I was about to say, that first minute did not look good at all. If the whole game was going to go on like that, they stood no chance. But Bradley rebounded very nicely with a nice offensive possession of their own, and now they have the Panthers on their heels.
Absolutely great early possession there for Bradley. It's going to be Tuttle taking the face-off for Bradley. Able to win it back, but it is going to be the Panthers controlling at the Bradley blue line. Put in deep. Berger's going to chase after the puck behind the boards, but he's going to lose it there. Panthers now controlling, tries to get a pass in front, but it's going to be deflected away. Glidden looking for somebody to pass to, and he finds Jensen streaking down the center of the ice, but he's going to not get good enough control of the puck to get a good shot. Ernest will pick it up at the blue line. Fire slapper, bounced in on goal. Mo with the save. Jensen good to play on the boards, battling against a couple of Panthers, but it is going to be Milwaukee controlling off the boards, but it takes a bad hop, and it's going to be kept in by Bradley. Tuttle tries to fire it around on net, but it is going to be cut off there. Going to be moved back into Bradley territory. That's Berger. He's got it on the near side boards, trying to get it back up, but it's not going to be cleared. Opportunity nearly developing. Good defensive play by Ernest to cut off the pass. Bradley not able to keep it out, though. That's Long with a great defensive keep for Milwaukee. He's got it along the boards now. He's battled by 2 Braves. Glidden's going to come out on top in that battle. Bradley's going to try to control the puck. Berger's going to send it around. And it's going to get up into the bench as well. Tried to get a pass up ahead to Stanley, but it's going to be deflected into the bench.
Well, you notice here's Bradley has gotten some chances now on offense, but the problem is their shots are not the greatest of shots coming off, just slow, trickly shots. I have a feeling if Bradley's going to want to score a goal here, they might need a lucky bounce.
Yep, Mo able to turn aside everything early on. Stanley losing the faceoff initially, but Sipra able to get ahead, and Bradley will win the puck and dump it into Milwaukee territory. It's going to be battled now there. A couple of Panthers converging. They're going to win it. Going to get out to the neutral zone. Bungeon going to find it for Bradley. He's going to put it back up the board. Stanley dumps it in deep. Sipra on the chase for Bradley. Going up against Alex Baldwin. He's going to go around the boards. Panthers having a little trouble clearing it out here early going, but they're going to resettle now. Long going to hold the puck there. Pass up ahead. Tries to get a clearing pass, but a weak clearing pass. Can Vivitsky cut it off and put it back deep. Panthers going to try again. Long going back up again, but he is harassed by Stanley, who's trying to win that puck. Long holds on for a second. Long able to do it himself and get it all the way out to the neutral zone. Panthers on the attack now. Here comes Philip Polyakov, who's going to get a shot on goal, but a save made by Nussbaum.
That's a good save there by Nussbaum. Both goaltenders have looked solid so far, and I've actually been quite pleasantly surprised by what Bradley's been doing the past couple minutes. They're very well holding their own, but it's just how long will it hold up for? How long can they keep this up?
Absolutely, we will have to see here. Marcel going to win the faceoff back for Bradley. Ernest is going to send it to the boards, but it's met by a Panther who's going to dump it in deep. It's going to be recovered there by Anderson. Anderson tries to feed it in front, but it's going to be picked up by Beer, and Bradley's going to move it back out. Marcel able to dump it in deep for Bradley. Beer on the attack. Mo's going to come out to play it. And he's going to get it over to Jornby. Jornby loses the puck at the left wing boards. Multiple Braves there battling for it. Bradley going to come out on top. Berger with a shot. Easy save there by Mo. He saw that the whole way for Berger, but another good offensive push there for Bradley. He gets a shot for Berger.
Well, that was probably Bradley's best shot of the game so far. But once again, Mo stopped it. So far, it's been all goaltending in this game, which was, again, I'm surprised because of the high offense we saw come into this game.
Stanley, a nice move off the faceoff, won that through and tried to get a shot, but his shot went wide. Panthers going to go back on the attack. Berger's going to pick it up for Bradley. Go D to D, but it's cut off there. It's going to be streaking down the middle of the ice. That's Murphy, but he gets taken down, and it's going to be a penalty to Bradley here. It looks like it might be a tripping call, but Milwaukee going to continue to control the puck here. They're going to have a man up temporarily, but it is going to be stopped by Jensen. Good defensive play. But Milwaukee will get the first power play of the game there on the tripping penalty. A nice pass to Murphy, but he was taken out there.
Yeah, so the key to the game was to stay out of the box for Bradley. Bradley is now, they find themselves in the box with 13:30 to go in this period. Let's see if they can kill off this power play. That'll be huge for them.
Yep, it's going to be Berger headed to the box. 2 minutes for slashing there. So Milwaukee will get their first opportunity, and they are able to control the faceoff. Shot's going to go right into Nussbaum, and Nussbaum going to turn it aside. Milwaukee winning the puck back now, back to the point. Milwaukee trying to set up their power play. Looks like an injured Panther is going to come off and get a change, but shot on goal deflected wide by Panther. Bradley able to win it, but not able to get it out, only to the blue line. Milwaukee whiffs on the shot there. Bradley trying desperately to clear it out, and they will get it to the neutral zone.
That was number 10, Matt Murphy for the Panthers, who looked like he was limping over to the bench there.
Yeah, we hope he's okay, but here comes Hawthorne on the attack. Great speed moving in through the blue line. Pass in front of the net, tipped away by Nussbaum and Bungeon. Good defensive play by Bradley. Great speed from Hawthorne on that. Panthers now controlling the puck behind the net. That's Nick Miller. He's very dangerous. He's going to work it around for the Panthers. Pass out to Hawthorne. His shot's going to go wide. Bungeon's going to send it all the way back down the ice. Great clear from Bradley.
Good penalty kill so far by Bradley. They've got themselves one half through this. A minute remaining on the power play for the Panthers. They're about to drive back up the ice.
Here comes Hawthorne again. He's going to get the pass up ahead to Berther. Berther's going to move in. Shot scores! Milwaukee on the board first here on the power play. Great pass there from Hawthorne up to Berther, and Berther made a nice move and beat Nussbaum to the left side.
Well, they held him off for about half the power play, and then sure enough, Milwaukee's offense, they got it going now here. So we'll see how Bradley handles this goal. Will they bounce back, or will they just let it tear them apart? This offense is very scary, very powerful for the Panthers.
Bit of a slow change there from Bradley. Kind of punished them, and a nice move from Berther to create space and get the shot. Bradley needs a response here.
They're going to want to answer quickly.
Absolutely. Cipra wins the puck away, but Mo comes out to play the puck away there. That could have been a huge opportunity for Cipra, but Mo not hesitating, able to keep the puck away. Panthers going to move the puck back into the neutral zone. Cipra's going to chase after it. He's going to put it back up the boards, and it's caught there by Marcel. Marcel's going to lose it here. Brought back ahead. That's Berther again, moving through the left wing. He's going to circle around, send it down low. Panthers pass in front. It's going to go over the net. Controlled once again by the Panthers. That's Anderson's going to try to move it in front of the net, but it's going to be cut off by Vivitsky. And it's initially a secondary shot goes wide. Panthers controlling the puck in Bradley territory once again. Nice move around the boards. It's going to be deflected away on the shot. Panthers going to move the puck around there. Marcel going to chase after Anderson. Anderson working along the left wing here. He's going to circle all the way around to the blue line and stop. Keep looking. He's going to fire it down to Berther. Berther tries to pass it in front. Nobody home. Berger able to kick it away. A secondary shot's blocked again by Berger, and he's going to try to move the puck up the board. Cipra outnumbered by the Panthers. Great control here as they're going to put it back deep again. Panthers continuing to control the puck here, looking for a backdoor pass, but nothing there. Great work there by Long, but he's going to lose the puck here, and it's going to go to Cipra. Cipra's going to move it ahead to Vivitsky. Vivitsky going to move it in offsides on Bradley. It looked like they were Cipra just a little bit ahead of his line mate there.
Well, Bradley's look after that goal. Looks like they haven't really let it get to them too much, but now this is starting to look like the first minute of the game again. They're having a hard time getting anything out of their own zone.
They're finally able to move the puck out there, but the Panthers controlled a lot of that. It's going to be face-off here once again. Won by Bradley. Bungen's going to get the puck, and he's going to go ahead and fire it back in, and it gets deflected almost on goal there. Panthers will control in their own zone. They'll send it around the left wing boards, and it'll get through into the neutral ice. Here comes Polyakov coming up the right wing. He's going to go all the way around the net. Now he's going to pass in front. Great save by Nussbaum as he got the pass in front. Polyakov found Szymanski in front of the net who tried to tip it in front, but Nussbaum moving quickly from his left to his right made the great save.
Excellent save by Nussbaum. You saw Polyakov there. He's obviously speeding ahead of the Bradley defenders, but Nussbaum finds a way to bail his team out there and keep this game at 1 goal.
Great movement from his left to his right here. Good save early on from him. It's going to be Polyakov. Another shot on goal. Nussbaum able to corral that puck as well. Right off the faceoff there, Polyakov got the puck, tried to fire it on net, but it was deflected by a Brave. So easy save there for Nussbaum. Going to have another face-off here. It's going to be Alex Poole taking it there, but he's going to lose it to Chase Glidden, who isn't able to get the puck through. Pass is going to go wide, deflect off a couple of bodies in front. Is going to be controlled by Bradley. Stanley is going to move it out to the neutral zone. It's picked up there by Shaw. Shaw put it back into Bradley territory. Stanley after it first. Pressured there by Polyakov. Bradley moving the puck around their own net now. Good pass back from Bungen, and they're going to get some space here to move it out on the neutral zone. Pass is going to be just missed by Stanley, so the Panthers will control. Polyakov will try to put the puck in deep, but he is denied by Bungen, so the Panthers will circle around again. And it looks like we're going to have too many men on the ice on Bradley, I believe. I believe there were 6 guys on the ice there when the puck came by the bench, and they both tried to play it. So Bradley going to take another penalty there, and yeah, Stanley knew it right away. As I looked out, as soon as that puck came to the boards, and I saw 6 Braves, and I got a little confused there.
Looks like it's number 73. Tuttle is going to serve the penalty for the Braves. So another power play for the Panthers. They are 1 for 1 so far tonight. That's how they got their first goal. Bradley hoping they can kill this one off and once again keep this game at 1-0.
That's just an inexcusable miscue. You can talk about slashing penalties, tripping penalties, but you can't have too many guys on the ice. That's a bad miscue from Bradley against a dangerous power play team. They are able to win the faceoff. Ernest is going to send it around the boards, and it is going to be slapped ahead. A foot race is going to ensue, but Mo's going to come out to play it again for Milwaukee. Marcel was coming aggressively there, but Mo able to stop that.
Good hit by Marcel.
Good hit along the left wing boards, and he's able to forecheck and continue to stall out this Panthers power play. 20 seconds already gone, and they're going to slap it down. Nice far pass up ahead to Miller. Miller's going to play it deep. Ernest is going to be first there for Bradley. He'll ring it around the boards. It's going to be met by the Panthers. Panthers able to put it back in the zone. Down low here behind the net. He's going to stop. Curl back, pass into the middle, left all alone. Great save by Nussbaum.
Wow, what a save by Nussbaum right there.
Bit of a defensive lapse there as Berther found Anderson walking in all alone. Nobody on him, but Nussbaum bails his team out with a great glove save.
Once again, Nussbaum bails his team out. And as you mentioned before, in a game like this, against a team like the Panthers, where you have to play almost perfect, there's no room for penalties, like too many men on the ice.
Panthers are going to control the faceoff. Nice move there Looked like maybe a tripping call, but it's not going to get called, so Bungen's able to win the puck away and send it all the way back down the ice. Caught by Mo, and he's going to play it all the way out to the neutral zone. It's caught there by Berther, and he's going to move back up, and he's going to dump it in deep for the Panthers. Now on the attack, Anderson's going to meet Bungen at the boards. Anderson tries to go in, but he's able to keep it away. Sipra battling at the boards now. Sipra able to initially win it for Bradley, but it is won there by Berther. He's going to get a pass in front. Nick Miller with the shot save made by Nussbaum. Berther controlling again for the Panthers on their power play. They finally got it set up here. Back to the point. Over to Berther. Berther's going to shoot. Backdoor pass, easy looking goal for the Panthers. Berther found his mate there. Keaton Gill standing all alone on the back door, able to put it home easily. 2-0 Panthers.
So Bradley has now 0 for 2 on the penalty kill. That's costing him here. There's 8:47 left in the first. And if Bradley just wants to get any momentum here at the end of this period, they need to find a goal any way they can in the last half of this period.
Absolutely. Bradley's looked pretty decent in the 5-on-5, but it's been these penalty miscues that have really hurt Bradley. Panthers' power play is absolutely deadly here. So
well, that was one of the keys, stay out of the box, and so far Bradley has failed to do that.
Absolutely. So we'll see now if Bradley can respond. That's going to be Jensen moves it. Glidden's going to get it back to Jensen in the corner. Going to battle there against a couple of Panthers. Going to come out on top, and they're going to lose it. Tuttle's controlling the puck, and he's going to put it back in deep for Bradley. Jensen harasses there, and he's going to win the puck away. Tries to get a pass in front. Nice defensive play there from the Panthers. That was number 22, Alex Poole. Great defensive play there. Bradley controls another pass in front. Berger's going to get it at the point. Shot's going to be tipped high up into the ceiling and out of play there. Bradley responding well with a couple of nice chances there.
Looks like Bradley is coming out better now. Maybe the 2-0 lead is a wake-up call for them. They've had some nice chances here. I noticed that one play, nobody home in front of the net, but a really nice pass from behind the net out front. Would have been a goal most likely if someone was there, but nobody home.
And Poole with a great defensive play for the Panthers to keep that first centering pass away as well. So Bradley with the face-off here. It's going to be taken by Tuttle, but he's going to lose it initially. Berger able to keep it into the zone initially, but now Panthers going to move it out, and they have a 2-on-1 developing. That's Anderson coming down the right wing boards. He's going to try to get a pass in front. Great defensive play there by Ernest, able to keep it away now. Panthers with a shot on goal, and they score! That's Michael Hawthorne from the point. I don't think Nussbaum ever saw that shot coming in. He kind of looked around when it hit the post and went in. But either way, it is 3-0 Milwaukee here. Only 12 minutes expired in the first.
Nussbaum was definitely getting screened on that. He had really no chance when you can't see it, and only so much you can do. Milwaukee's offense is starting to show. That's what we talked about before the game, and they are starting to pile on the goals here late in the first.
Yeah, that all started there from the 2-on-1. The defenseman for Bradley got caught up pinching, and that led to a 2-on-1, which helped Milwaukee set up in the offensive zone for that goal. Going to be one here. Bungen's going to get the puck, and he's going to move it up the right wing boards to Vivitsky. Vivitsky up to Stanley. Stanley over to Sipra. Sipra moves, going to get a shot on goal, turned away by Mo. Vivitsky met at the board. Stanley cut off by the ref there. But Milwaukee tries to get a feed pass up ahead, and they are successful. Jornby didn't quite get it all the way through, though, and he's hit hard by Bungen at the boards. Sipra tries to get the puck out of the blue line, but they're unsuccessful. Bradley's starting to resort to the hitting now as we have a little hand fighting off to the side. But Bradley's got it now. Sipra not able to clear the puck as it's going to be kept in by Milwaukee. Milwaukee moves it up to the point. Shot on goal is deflected by a couple of Braves, and they're going to move back out to center ice. Bungen up ahead to Vivitsky. Vivitsky's going to dump it in deep and come off for a change. Sipra now pressuring against Brum, joined by Stanley as well. Brum's able to get it up to the boards, but Marcel cuts it off. Marcel met by a couple of Panthers, but he's able to win initially. Panthers are going to try to battle it back, and they're going to send it around the boards to the other side. Cut off there by Tuttle, but Tuttle not able to get there. A slap shot whiffed. Marcel's going to try to put it back in the neutral zone, but he's unsuccessful, so the Panthers are going to come back the other way. Good defensive play by Berger, and Tuttle's going to get the puck up just out of the reach of Sipra, but it's going to bounce right on goal to Mo, who's going to play it to the corner. Panthers controlling in their own zone. Here, 6:37 to goal, 3-0 Panthers lead here. Couple of power play goals and a good start early. Berger now controlling in their Bradley's zone. He's going to move it to the neutral zone. Tuttle's going to go up ahead, and there's going to be a penalty coming up. Looks like to Bradley. There's Berger's going to get called for interference, I believe. Interference or checking in the back as Berger's trying to play the puck, but he got on the wrong side of Ethan Long for the Panthers, and that's Bradley's third penalty now in this game. I'm not sure I totally agree with that call if Long had turned around a little bit, but either way, power play Panthers.
Yeah, it was somewhat a questionable call there, but This is now the third power play for the Panthers. They're 2 for 2 on the night. If you are Bradley and you want any chance to stay in this game, kill off this penalty right here.
This is absolutely huge. They looked good initially. They won their last power play kill. They won the faceoff and were able to put it back in deep. But then the Panthers, once they got set up, I mean, they found Bradley standing around a little bit and found an easy backdoor pass. So
on both PKs so far, they've looked good in the first minute, and the second minute's what gets to them. You need a full 2 minutes here from your penalty kill unit.
Absolutely. We're going to see the faceoff here is going to be controlled by Milwaukee and the ref a little bit there, but either way, it's going to be controlled by Anderson. Anderson's going to get it back to the point. It's going to be Hawthorne over back. Shot on goal is going to go just wide of the net here. Milwaukee controlling the play once again. That's Brum over to Anderson. Anderson's controlling it on the left wing boards. Anderson walks in, deflected away. Glidden tries to get the shot away, and he's going to be successful. Now Bradley able to clear it out. Servin sends it all the way back down the ice. Good start here for Bradley on this penalty kill, but like we said, that's how the first two went, so we'll see if the third one they can keep it up. Panthers going to move it back into the zone. Glidden comes in with a big hit, but Brum able to still control the puck initially. Bradley trying to get some hits in now, but Panthers controlling the puck, and they're going to try to reset up again. Down low, here come the Panthers. Pass in front is going to be deflected away by Nussbaum. Secondary shot's going to go wide of the net. Bungeon's going to get it along the boards, and he's going to send it all the way back down the ice. They were really able to keep the Panthers on the outside on that one.
Well, there's now 50 seconds remaining on the penalty for the Braves. This is usually when the Panthers start to pick up on their power play. We're going to see right now what Bradley's PK unit is made of. If they can kill off the second half.
Here comes Hawthorne up the right wing. Hawthorne pass in front. Shot scores! 4-0 Panthers and their third power play goal. Another play set up by Hawthorne as he came up the right wing boards and found Nick Miller for his 18th goal of the season. And boy, this is starting to get ugly.
It is 4-0 with 5 minutes still left in the first. And again, 3 for 3 on the power play for the Panthers. Every single time, Braves are looking good for the first minute. And that second minute, they just collapse, and the Panthers find themselves another power play goal.
I mean, that's a huge mistake there. Once again, Milwaukee able to walk through the neutral zone. Hawthorne with a burst of speed set up a beautiful backdoor pass, and Bradley has not watched the backdoor well on these power plays. Berger's going to control the puck here at the neutral zone, but it's going to be won by the Panthers. A shot on goal is going to go wide of the net. Panthers now controlling once again in their own zone. It's going to be fed out in front to nobody in particular, but the Panthers able to control the puck still. Now finally, Ernest will get to it for Bradley. Ernest is going to get it up ahead to Vivitsky. Vivitsky to Stanley. Stanley going to move it up, and he's going to dump it in deep. Going to be chased by Nick Miller. A couple men battling there. It's going to be one out by the Panthers now. Samansky going to move it out to the neutral zone. Bradley able to control. Berger's got it now. Berger to Sipra, who will try to put it in deep, but he cuts it off. Stanley with a nice play there, battling at the boards, but Stanley goes into the boards and takes himself out. So the Panthers are able to control in their defensive zone once again. Samansky controlling. Nice move there. So he's going to try to go up, but Berger first to the puck for Bradley, and he's going to put it back into the neutral zone. Both teams in the midst of a change, and we're going to have another stoppage of play here, as it looks like now the ref is pointing to the Milwaukee bench. It looks like we might have too many men on the Panthers, so now it looks like Bradley may be going on the power play of their own.
Well, Bradley here, if they got a power play, they score a goal here. I don't know what it'll mean for them, but just a goal, something here in the first period that can give them life coming out for the next period.
Absolutely. They need something here, some kind of momentum as they go into the second period.
That's what these last 4 minutes are going to be all about. If they can find a way to score and just build on it, treat next period like a whole new game, and come out with a different mindset.
Absolutely. So Samansky's going to have a seat for the bench monitor. That's the second bench monitor we've seen. Neither side particularly disciplined in the changes, but Tuttle going to take the big face-off here for Bradley on the power play. Tuttle able to win it back for Bradley. Bradley going to set it up. Vivitsky feeds it to Bungeon. Bungeon moves into the zone. Bungeon shot on goal. Save made by Mo. Glidden controls now at the left wing. Glidden looking for somebody to pass to. He'll find Servin. Servin's going to look back to Glidden. Glidden's going to move up the left wing now, cycling towards the blue line. Glidden looking for a pass across. He's going to find Bungeon. Bungeon on the right wing boards now. Over to Servin. Servin with a shot. Tipped just wide of the net by Tuttle. Panthers trying to get the puck out now, but it's going to be cut off by Glidden. Glidden able to win it again. Tuttle behind the net gives it back to Glidden, trying to find the puck at his feet. Glidden now has the puck. Going to be back to Tuttle behind the net. Up to Bungeon. Bungeon from the right point is going to shot, and it's going to be deflected away as well. And then it's going to be slapped around and sent all the way back down the ice by the Panthers. A couple of nice block shots there.
Yes, but Bradley probably just had their best 2 shots of the game so far on this power play. if they can deflect something in front of the net, that'll be big for them. It seems like that's what they're going to have to do here if they want to score.
Absolutely. So now here comes Servin up the left wing board. Servin going to move behind the net with the puck, cycling all the way around here. He's going to go back to the right point now. It's going to be up to Cipra. Cipra looking for a shot. It's going to be deflected away by Keaton Gill. Bradley's got the puck again now. Stanley feeds the puck around the net, back behind the net. That's Marcel. Marcel trying to jam it in front of the net, but he is turned aside by Mo, who was privy to his behind the net play rather. Not successful there.
Nussbaum almost turned it over right there in front of his own net. That would have been bad.
Nussbaum with a dangerous turnover nearly. Bradley not looking too clean in their own zone. 23 seconds to go on this power play. Stanley is going to move it up ahead to Marcel, but he's not able to control. Panthers going to control the puck in their own zone. It's going to get back out to neutral ice. Stanley kicks it back in, but Bradley's offside, so they'll have to reset. With 10 seconds left on this power play, the Panthers are going to feed it all the way down the ice, and that should just about do it for Bradley's power play, as the Panthers really winning the special teams battle here tonight, killing off their first penalty as well. So,
good penalty kill by the Panthers. The Braves had a couple good chances, but overall, the PK unit for the Panthers stayed strong, and they did what they had to do.
Keaton Gill gets the turnover there, trying to feed a pass in front for the Panthers, but it's going to be able to turn away by the Bradley defense. Work to the neutral zone, but Long able to shovel it back in deep. Alex Poole now on the boards. He's going to get it back to Sullivan. Sullivan finds a Panther in front, wins it through 3-stick shots. Going to go just wide. Secondary chance is going to go off the back of the net there. Nice move there by the defenseman. I believe that was Baldwin. It won it through a couple of guys, but wasn't able to find the net. Ernest going to try to fire it on net now, but Bradley's offsides, and Ernest takes a big hit at the blue line. Going to be moved back up the ice now by Polyakov. But once again, 6 Braves on the ice, and that's going to be another too many men on the ice. I mean, I looked up, and I saw it right away. That was Marcel was still on the ice there, and we had 6 Braves, so it's going to be a second power play for Bradley, and they've really got to watch those bench minors.
This is the 4th power play, I believe, for the Panthers? Fourth power play for the Panthers. I'm seeing no discipline from the Bradley Braves right now, especially the fact that 2 of their penalties have been something like a too many men on the ice penalty. You just, against a team like this, like I said, you have to play almost perfect to stand a chance against the Panthers. And right now, Bradley is playing nowhere near perfect.
I mean, that's unexcusable. You can't have too many men on the ice penalties. You just should just be able to count how many guys are on the ice. But either way, we'll see if Bradley can finally kill off a penalty successfully, as they'll win the faceoff. There is only a minute 15 left in this first period, so there will be a little bit of spill overtime into the second period here on this Panthers power play unless they can score in the next minute. They're going to move it back up the ice now. Going to be led up ahead here. Here comes Berther up the middle. Berther's going to get a shot. Turned away by Nussbaum. Rebound. Second save made by Nussbaum as well. A couple of good saves with the left pad for Nussbaum. Panthers controlling behind the net here. Anderson's got it. It's going to be fed back behind the net. He's going to walk out in front of the net, but he's going to cycle back around, back over to Anderson. Anderson on the right wing now. He's going to move into the center, dancing around a little bit. Shot in front, save made by Nussbaum. Anderson's got it again, and they're getting way too low on this. Anderson sends it across as well, and they score again. Anderson had way too much time, way too close to the net there. Got the backdoor pass across, and Nussbaum couldn't get over it in time. And it is now 5-0 Panthers here in the first period. With 34 seconds left, this is getting out of control.
These backdoor passes are just killing the Braves. The Panthers are playing excellent behind the net. They used to call, back in the day when Wayne Gretzky played, they used to call behind the net his office. And right now, the Panthers are making it their office tonight here against the Bradley Braves.
They have set up shop, set up their office, and they're making great use of that and the backdoor passes. 5-0 Milwaukee Panthers lead. And a big hit there from
Slow to get up.
We'll see if Stanley's all right. And a puck taken. Looks like Bungeon took a puck pretty hard, but he is going to be able to get his way back up. Stanley off to the bench. Bungeon's got the puck now. He's going to send it a pass up to Marcel. Marcel moving up ahead. Marcel to Jensen. Jensen trying to cut through on the right wing boards. It looks like we might have a penalty to the Panthers here towards the end of this period. A good hit there. And yes, we are going to have a penalty. It's going to be a slashing here. So Bradley will get a power play. Most of this will come in the second period, but they'll have a little bit of time left in the first to make something happen.
They got about 13 seconds here left in the first. If you can win a face-off quick, get a good shot off with some screens in front, anything can happen. But this is the 6th overall penalty of the game so far, 2nd for the Panthers. So really low discipline in this first period here.
Absolutely. Poole going to serve 2 minutes for his slashing penalty. Bradley might try to win a face-off and get on the board at the end of the first period at least, but it's going to be pushed away to the left here. picked up by Bradley. Ernest tries to fire it on net, but it's going to be turned away there. Jensen's got it on the boards. 5 seconds left. He's going to try to get back to serve it, and if that's going to leak out to the neutral zone, and that should do it for the first period. The Milwaukee Panthers have come out strong, if I do say so myself, in the first period. A 5-0 lead on the Bradley Braves and 4 power play goals.
Without a doubt, this has been all Panthers so far. I don't know, Bradley's going to have to come up with a whole new game plan or something during this first intermission, and they're going to need to come out and just start firing anything they can on net in the second period.
I think I know their first part of their new game plan is to not be in the penalty box. I mean, too many men on the ice penalties. You can't have those kinds of things. It's got to be pretty clear how you make changes on the ice there, but not a great period from Bradley, and they're going to have to regroup hard if they want to make this game competitive at all here. So we're going to head to our intermission break, but don't go anywhere, folks. We'll have more hockey action up next here between Bradley and the Milwaukee Panthers. Puck drop. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Owen Center in Peoria, Illinois for this ACHA Division III matchup between the Bradley Braves and the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Panthers. My, oh my, what a first period for the Panthers as they lead 5-0 and have 4 power play goals on 4 opportunities here. Great first period here from the Panthers.
Indeed, a very good first period for the Panthers, and Bradley just doing nothing right now. I said before, as we were going into the intermission, hopefully they came up with some new game plan, just some way to start out. They're going to start out on the power play, so that's a positive for them. But if they can score early and just get something going for themselves.
This power play opportunity is here. Bradley really needs, I think, to connect here if they want to have any hope of competing in this game. So we're about ready for puck drop here. Stanley's going to take the faceoff against Miller. And we are about to be underway with the second period. Faceoff is won by Stanley, and Cipra will control for the Braves up to Ernest. Stanley will try to lead it through the zone, and he'll get it in, but it's going to be lost there. And so the Panthers will put it back out into the neutral zone. Bad decision there from Cipra. He kind of gave the puck up, put it back into the Panthers' territory, but they were able to pick it up easily off the offside. So now Bradley will have to reset in their own zone here. Minute 20 left on this power play for Bradley. They're going to lose the puck at the neutral zone. It's going to be picked up by the Panthers. They're going to swing it around back in their own zone. Tries to get a pass through, but it's going to be deflected and kept at central ice. And now 4 Braves will come in. A long shot from Ernest is going to be turned away. Cut off there by Stanley. Still controlled for the Panthers, but he's going to lose the puck behind the net. Stanley able to control over to Cipra. Cipra is going to wind up a slap shot, but he's going to whiff on a pass to Ernest, and it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Here come the Panthers. Pass in front, but it's going to be tipped away now. Looks like we have a... Nope, we still have Nussbaum in goal, but he's able to deflect that away. Ernest coming back the other way. Works through to the center. Great save by Mo. Ernest came with a head of steam there through the neutral zone, but it's a save made by Mo. Bradley controlling here. 35 left on the power play. Ernest is going to get it at the right wing boards. It's going to be fired back to Jensen. Jensen's going to walk up the left wing, and he's going to drop it to Cipra. Cipra slap shot's going to go high off Marcel and deflected away, and the Panthers are able to control. And they're going to send it all the way back down the ice and have a little bit of a foot race. Nussbaum will recover for Bradley and put it around the boards. But it's won there by the Panthers, and they're able to control in Bradley's territory. Here come the Braves back the other way, though. Here comes Tuttle. Tuttle with a nice move through the neutral zone. He's going to move into the middle, but lose the puck there and lose a little bit of himself as well. Harassed there. Glidden able to make a good play coming back, but the Panthers are now full strength, and they're going to get the puck out to the neutral zone. Back come the Panthers, 2-on-1 developing. Here comes Murphy. Murphy loses the puck there, and Glidden's going to come back now for the Braves through the neutral zone. He's going to put it in, but it's going to be an icing penalty there as Glidden put it short of the red line.
Well, another solid penalty kill for the Panthers now. So they're just both sides of the special teams for them are going. And you had mentioned how you noticed Nussbaum was still in net. I really don't see at this point a point in changing goalies. I really don't think any of this has been Nussbaum's fault. I've seen him perform at high levels in D2 games. I think it's just he's doing all he can right now, but the Panthers are just outplaying Bradley's team that's in front of him.
Absolutely. Bradley's numerous miscues have not helped them either. Either way, Bungen's going to win the puck, and he's going to get it to Jensen. Jensen trying to get away here, but he's going to lose the puck at the blue line. Not quite able to connect on cleanly on that pass. Panthers will try to control, but Glidden's going to intercept a pass. Glidden moves into the Panthers zone. Jensen's going to get the puck, and we're going to have a penalty here coming up against the Panthers. Jensen's controlling the puck here over to Servin. Servin's got the puck here, and they've got 6 on the ice now, but it's going to be deflected. Bungen able to retain possession temporarily, but the Panthers will control. And they'll have another penalty here. And that's 7 penalties on the night from both of these teams. And the third one to the Panthers. And we'll see if the Braves can finally convert on one of their own power plays and get on the board. Looks like that penalty is going to be taken by Ethan Long.
And that's another power play chance here for the Braves. This will be their 3rd one of the night. And they just, we can only say it so many times, but maybe they'll capitalize on this one. It'll start something for them. We can only hope.
Absolutely. So Bradley's going to send their power play unit onto the ice. Looks like Marcel's going to take the face-off for Bradley here, and Marcel's going to win it over to Glidden. Glidden isn't able to get to the puck, though, and it's a foot race now as Berther skates in all alone. Great save by Nussbaum. Berther got a lazy pass from Bradley. He skated through the neutral zone, blew past the defense, but Nussbaum able to answer his shot. That would have been his 2nd of the night, but Nussbaum able to make the save, so Bradley will control, and it's in the neutral ice, and they'll move ahead now. Vivitsky up the left wing, but it's going to be cut off there nicely by Hawthorne. Hawthorne with the goal tonight. He's going to send it up the boards, trying to clear it out, but it will get to the neutral zone. Now it's going to be Stanley there, moving it back in for Bradley. Stanley, a nice move. cutting down low. He's in the left wing boards. He's going to get it up ahead to Vivitsky, but Vivitsky loses the puck, and back comes Miller. Miller up the other way. Here comes Berther as well, and Berther scores. Shorthanded goal. Nick Miller up the right wing, blew past the defense, and Berther with a head of steam came up the middle, and nobody covered him up, and so he beat Nussbaum on the nice pass from Miller for his second of the night.
Didn't even need to shoot. All he did was just he simply tapped it in. It was a shorthanded goal here for the Panthers. Their penalty kill, power play, no matter what it is, they are just, wow, their offense has come out hot tonight.
Everything firing on all cylinders for the Panthers. Great skating there from Berther, was able to blow past the Bradley defense and get an easy tip and goal. Bradley now going to control still a minute on this power play, but they're going to turn the puck over in their own zone. It's going to be picked up there by Vassarella. Vassarella's going to get it over to Poole. Poole's going to sit around the boards. Vassarella meeting the puck at the boards, but it is going to be won by Bradley this time. It's going to finally be moved up. Ernest is going to get the puck up to the boards. It's going to be kicked in by Jensen, but Mo plays the puck there for the Panthers. Panthers trying to control behind the net. Marcel's got the puck now. Marcel around the left wing. He's going to be met by Vassarella. Vassarella going to take him down, battling forward at the boards, but he's not able to clear it out. It is going to be cleared out now. No, Jensen able to cut it off at the boards, and he's going to move back in for Bradley. Jensen around the left wing. Ernest now has it at the left wing point for Bradley. Jensen's got it now. Cut off there. Nice defensive play, and Vassarella is going to move the puck back up for the Panthers. It's going to be Vassarella now chasing it into the zone. Sipra there, able to get it to Stanley. Stanley's going to meet the puck there. 10 seconds left on the power play here for Bradley. Not much doing on this one, as well as Milwaukee's the team to score on this one. It looks like Milwaukee only has 3 men on the ice. Well, they're going to get a late change here. Now 2 men will come on the ice. It's going to be even strength now as the Panthers successfully kill off another power play. Now they're going to lead it back into the Bradley territory. Shot on goal, save made by Nussbaum. Good save there on the shot from Szymanski.
Like you mentioned, they were confused, changed their lines, but Milwaukee still managed to get this. 3 men on the ice, and they still managed to somehow make a play and get that puck into the zone and get a shot on net.
Yeah, absolutely. I imagine it was probably a mistake there, but it almost worked out where their guy came on late and was all alone at Bradley's blue line. But either way, save made by Nussbaum, and man, you got to feel for Nussbaum. I don't think he's played particularly bad tonight, but he has been hung out to dry by this Braves defense.
Very much indeed. Like I said, at this point, the only thing that would matter if they put in the other goalie would just be to get him some playing time. It's all Milwaukee at this point.
Absolutely. Milwaukee's got the puck now at the left wing boards, controlling there all alone. Tuttle's going to come in and harass. Tuttle's going to battle there against a couple of Panthers. He's going to win it to Bungeon. Bungeon trying to feed it around, and he is successful, but it's cut off at the blue line, and Milwaukee able to keep it in temporarily. Beer trying to work hard there, but it's won by the Panthers. Shot on goal. Save made by Nussbaum. Decent work by Bradley trying to move the puck out, but it was met nicely there by Brum, who was able to get a shot on goal, but a save made by Nussbaum.
That's a good glove by Nussbaum there. And just when you're a goaltender and you're in a game like this, where it's not particularly you doing bad, it's the team in front of you just has left you out to dry, you can only try so hard. And it's impressive that Nussbaum's staying motivated here, down 6-0.
Yeah, some goalies would get into their head, but Nussbaum's staying tough here. He's made a couple of saves here in the last few minutes here for Bradley. Vivitsky's now got battling along the left wing boards for the puck up against 2 Panthers here. The Panthers are going to dig it out. A shot's going to get on net. Save made by Nussbaum through some traffic, but he was able to see it through. Tried to get a pass up to Stanley, but it is going to be just out of his reach. Mo tried to clear the puck out, but he got blocked by a Panther. Nice deflection by Mo. He was able to tip out the pass from Stanley, and so no opportunity there. Bungeon nearly outraced to the puck there by Vassarella, but he's able to still win that puck. Now here comes Servin up the right wing for Bradley. He's going to put the puck in deep. Mo's going to play it at the boards. It's won by Vivitsky. Servin's going to walk in. A shot save made by Mo. That just went off the side of the goal. Servin's controlling here behind the net for Bradley. Maybe something brewing here. Stanley now behind the net for Bradley. He's going to get it up to Vivitsky. Vivitsky's going to survey his options. He's going to try to get the puck through. It's going to get tipped through. Stanley's got a shot in front of the net and a save made by Mo. Mo hasn't been terribly busy tonight. That's only Bradley's 13th shot of the game, but that was a nice save there. He was in a great position.
That's a great save by Mo there. And how we were talking about a couple minutes ago about Nussbaum staying motivated. In a game like this where you're not seeing a lot in Mo's situation, sometimes it's rough because there'll be stretches of the game where you're just standing there. And next thing you know, a shot like that comes on you. Props to Mo for being able to make that save with the heads-up play.
Absolutely, and great positioning from Mo as well. He's really been good at challenging tonight on the Bradley opportunities and playing the puck. So good from him so far. Tuttle's going to lose the faceoff here. It's controlled by Milwaukee as they go around the right wing boards. Lost at the blue line, though. Bradley able to hold it in here for a moment. Panthers now working, and that puck is going to leak just out to the neutral zone here. Milwaukee moving up the ice. Here comes Ethan Long skating through. Tries to get a nice move to his left. Good defensive play by Ernest, but Long controlling now. Ernest gives Long a hit, but Long controls the puck still. Now going to battle against a couple of Braves, and he's going to win the puck here along the left wing boards. Dodges a hit from Ernest there, but not going to be able to generate an opportunity. But they are going to get an icing call on Bradley, so the faceoff will come back to Nussbaum's right. Ethan Long there came up from the left wing with a lot of steam there, made a nice move, a couple of nice moves there to try to control the puck against two Braves and try to set up an opportunity.
I was just saying, Milwaukee, even though they're leading 6-0 in the second, they have shown no signs of slowing down or taking their foot off the gas pedal. They're trying to put up as much as they can and take advantage of this leaky Braves defense right now.
Absolutely. Here's Ernest winning a battle along the boards, but there's four Panthers along left wing's boards, and they're able to control it. Anderson gets it back to the point, and it's going to be sent in deep by the Panthers. Panthers now controlling. Anderson's going to get the puck now, sends it back to the point for a shot that's going to bounce through and find Nussbaum, but he's able to make the save. Bradley trying to get a pass up ahead to Marcel, but that's going to go wide. Looks like there will not be an icing call as Bradley finally able to get a change. They had some tired bodies on the ice. Here come the Panthers moving it back up. They're going to get it into the neutral zone, but it's cut by Stanley. But he's going to lose it there. A couple of men after that puck there. Anderson battling for the Panthers, but it's won by Stanley. He's able to get it up to the neutral zone. Panthers now controlling in the neutral zone. Nice move around. Here comes the Panthers attack. Going in on the right. Save made by Nussbaum. Secondary shot save as well inside the padding there. And another great burst of speed from Berther. We've seen that a couple of times tonight. And a secondary opportunity from Miller. But tall to the task was Nussbaum on both saves.
Good focus by Nussbaum to be able to handle that second shot. And like I said, no signs of slowing down for the Panthers. They are just steamrolling out there right now.
They're absolutely continuing to bring the offense here off the faceoff. It's going to be controlled by Bradley. They're going to put it out into the neutral zone, but it's cut off by the Panthers. Going to be fed up into the neutral ice, and they're going to start to try to move it back in, but the pass is deflected. Jensen skates after it for Bradley, and he's going to win the puck into the neutral zone, but he's checked hard at the boards by Murphy. Controlled now by the Panthers. Going to be trying to move it back up into center ice. Stanley now controls the neutral zone for Bradley. He's going to feed it over to Jensen. Jensen dumps it in deep as he heard a couple of footsteps coming from Panthers. Stanley now battling in the boards for Bradley. Stanley able to win the puck, but Jensen took a tumble there. He might have had an opportunity in front, but he wasn't able to control himself. Budgeon puts it in deep. Jensen tries to win it to Stanley, but it's lost behind the net. The Panthers are going to try to work it back up. Checked hard by Glidden, but they're still able to get the puck to the neutral zone. Here comes Gill on the attack, but they're going to be offsides there. Sullivan was just a little bit ahead of Gill's attack as he skated through the middle of the ice.
Well, we will be back here tomorrow with these two teams at the Owens Center in Peoria. A 1:45 start for Game 2 of this weekend series between the Bradley Braves and the University of Milwaukee, Wisconsin Panthers. And the way things are looking right now, it looks like tomorrow Bradley will try to even up the series, but we still have a period and a half left. Anything can happen in the sport of hockey.
Absolutely here. Off the faceoff, it's going to be controlled by Milwaukee. They're going to put it back in deep into Bradley territory, and skated hard after it is Polyakov. Polyakov tries to get a pass in front. Shot goes just wide. Ernest now controlling at the boards for Bradley. A couple of nice moves to win the puck up, but a bad pass there by Cipra. Panthers are going to move it in. Saved by Nussbaum. Rebound. Deflected save in front, and they score. Bad turnover there by Cipra at the blue line, and a couple of shots. Nussbaum made 2 saves, but wasn't able to stop Vassarella's third opportunity, and that's Vassarella's first goal of the year, and a 7-0 lead for Milwaukee.
7-0. This is getting just a little bit rough to watch here, but the Panthers, like I said, no signs of slowing down. They aren't going to let up easy. You know what? I don't think you should in a game like this. I don't think a team should ever go easy on another team, whether it's a underdog versus Goliath matchup like you see here. I feel like Milwaukee's doing the right thing by they're playing and going all out at all times in this game. That's what a hockey team should do.
Absolutely, and I don't think Bradley's played as badly as the score might suggest, but they had a lot of miscues in the first period that really put them behind the 8 ball, and now that's just led to the snowball effect that I touched on before the game started. And now Milwaukee has absolutely taken full control of this game here.
The Braves had many opportunities where they have looked good, and they've done some things right, but it's just a lot of these mistakes have been big ones, just costing them.
Absolutely, but off the opportunity there from Milwaukee, Glidden going to move it back into the neutral zone for Bradley. Glidden going to skate up the ice just on sides there. Stanley going to dump it in deep. Glidden going after the puck. Tries to get a pass in front, but Mo sticks it away. Jensen able to push it to the corner. Jensen loses the battle at the boards. Panthers able to get it to the neutral zone. It is going to be kept in by Sipper. Sipper going to dump it back in deep. Bradley going to recycle here as the Panthers controlling the puck in their own zone here. 10-17 to go, and it is all Milwaukee tonight. 7-0 lead over the Bradley Braves here in this Division III ACHA matchup. Battle for it at the boards now here behind Nussbaum. It's going to be won by the Panthers. Tries to get a pass in front, but it's going to get deflected. Panthers go point to point. Pass over, save made by Nussbaum and a cover there. Nice little point-to-point work there, and then over to Anderson, but Anderson didn't get everything on the shot, and Nussbaum made the save.
Solid save by Nussbaum. Pretty routine, but like we said, he's just got to keep his head in this. He still has to play for another period and a half. Your team's down 7-0. Your offense is showing no signs of any potential comeback in this game, but there is still a game. There's still a period and a half hockey left to be played. Bradley's got to get something going to have something to show for this game when it's over.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Bradley has certainly struggled here after those initial first few penalties, but they're going to continue to battle here. Dumped in deep right on Mo. Mo will play it out of the reach of a couple of Braves there. Panthers going to control now here going through the neutral zone. They're going to try to dump it in deep. It's cut off by Bungeon. Bungeon tries to get it up ahead, but it's cut off by the Panthers. He's going to send it around to Anderson. Anderson will get it up ahead there to Berther. Berther going to try to move around the boards, but he's taken down by Servin. No penalty or anything there. That puck is going to go up into the ceiling there off of the stick of Bungeon, so we'll have a face-off here to the right of Nussbaum. 9:17 to go here in the second period. Like we said, all Milwaukee tonight as they lead 7-0 over the Bradley Braves. Really started off by those 4 power play goals in the first, and it's really snowballed out of control from there.
They're also leading in shots on goal, 30-13.
Absolutely. Bungeon now going to control the puck here behind the net. They're going to get a pass up ahead. Bradley trying to move into the offensive zone. Marcel going to chase after the puck, but Mo once again coming out to play that. Could be the Panthers clearing the puck back to the neutral zone. Serving pressure there. Takes a tumble to a side there, battling for it. Looks like it's going to be the Panthers are going to come out on top there in that battle. They're going to move it into the zone. That's Matt Murphy. He's going to skate along the left side, cut off. His pass is cut off by Servin. Bradley trying to work the puck out here, and that's going to be the Bradley Braves getting it out to the neutral zone. Marcel will tip it up ahead to Stanley, who tries to make a nice move. He is initially successful, but he's cut off there. And Mo plays the puck up again to center ice. Bradley now controlling in the neutral zone. Vivitsky's going to dump it in deep for the Braves. Panthers now controlling in their own zone. He's going to move the puck back around to the center. They're going to get a pass up, but it's missed there, so Bungeon will recover for Bradley at the neutral zone. He'll go over to Servin. Servin will go back to Bungeon. Bungeon will look for a pass up ahead to Vivitsky, who is alone on the left side, and he'll dump it in deep. Panthers controlling again behind their own net. They're going to get it up ahead here. Matt Murphy able to receive the puck. Pass is deflected in the neutral zone, but Murphy's going to recover it. Try to feed it back once again. Here comes Hawthorne up the other side. We've seen his speed tonight. He's going to come up the left wing. Hawthorne skating in. He's going to go around the net. Tries to get a pass in front, but Bungeon able to make the easy stop there. Bungeon trying to flip the pass up ahead to Vivitsky, but it's cut off there by Murphy, I believe. Yes, Murphy able to cut it off and make a nice move through the zone. Murphy tries to get a pass in front, but Stanley with a stick left able to prevent that opportunity. Now going to be controlled at the blue line here. Long is going to get it over for a pass on net. Nussbaum makes the save, but he left a rebound there, and the secondary shot went wide. Panthers controlling once again. He's behind the net. He's going to move around here. Tries to get a pass out to the point. He is successful. That's going to be Ted Shaw moving up the boards. Pass in front, shot, save, Nussbaum. Ted Shaw moved up the right wing boards and got a pass in front. Found its way through a couple of bodies and onto the stick of Szymanski. Szymanski not able to find the back of the net, though. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty here against Bradley. We'll see who the penalty is against. Looks like it's going to be Bungeon here.
I believe this is the 5th penalty for Bradley this game.
Yes, 5th penalty for Bradley, and Milwaukee's 4 for 4 so far.
You know what? Bradley's looked a little better this period. They've only let up 2 with 7:16 remaining, but now let's see if they can finally get that penalty kill they're so desperately looking for.
And, you know, regardless of the score tonight, this is a good opportunity, I think, for the Bradley Braves to work on their penalty kill. We've talked about how great Milwaukee's power play has been, and if you're playing against a power play this good, even if you think this game might be out of reach, there's an opportunity here to develop some of that power play. Nussbaum's going to make the save there on the point shot there from Ted Shaw. He's going to get his shot stopped easily by Nussbaum, but we've seen how great this Panthers power play can be. So if you're able to develop it and see some things there, maybe you can improve your power play for future games.
Well, I'd say if you're Bradley at this point, this has become a game to start experimenting. You're down 7-0 with 7:12 left in the second. You're just experiment different things, try different lines, different units. It's become one of those games. There's still a reasoning for this game, and they got to play it out till the end. Good
save there by Nussbaum. A couple of passes there. Nick Miller tried to get a shot on goal, but it was caught in the glove of Nussbaum. 7:01 here to go in the second period. It is all Panthers. 7-0 Milwaukee leads over Bradley. Face off here to Nussbaum's left. It's going to be won by the Panthers. Shot's going to be fired. Great save by Nussbaum on the blazing slap shot there. Now it's going to be in the corner, and it's going to go up into the netting. And that was quite a shot from Brum there, but Nussbaum was in the right position to make that save. Boy, Milwaukee really stacking up the shots here tonight as well, 35-13.
35, and this is still the second period, 6:52 left. They're on pace for a hefty amount of shots. Nussbaum's faced a lot tonight, but he's kept his head up. 7-0.
Face-off won by Marcel Ernest, trying to get the puck out, but it's going to be kept in initially there, but it's going to be won out to the neutral zone. Marcel able to work the puck up to Jensen. Jensen back to Marcel. Jensen walks in all alone. Shot, scores! Bradley finally on the board. Great play from Marcel and Jensen shorthanded. Jensen and Marcel went back and forth to each other. Jensen able to win the puck, made a nice move on Mo, and Bradley's finally on the board here.
Well, you know what? Who would have thought the time Bradley gets on the board is on their penalty kill? That comes as a shocker here tonight, but it's a good shock for sure.
Absolutely. Great move by Jensen on the goal. I don't know how he got alone there. That was some nice work from the two of them, but Jensen made a nice move and went up on the backhand, up and over Mo. So Milwaukee going to try to control here on their power play. They've got the puck moving up ahead. Is Nick Miller. Miller with a head of steam. He's going to move it into Bradley territory, send it around the boards. And here comes the Panthers on the attack on the right wing boards. 1:07 left on this power play. Pass over. It's going to be lost there, but it's controlled by Milwaukee, but they're going to fire the shot up wide. Matt Murphy had an opportunity in front of the net, but he threw that puck to Nussbaum as Ernest took a tumble there.
It looked like it was going to be an initial. It looked like it was going to be a good block by Ernest, but he took a little tumble there, giving them the open shot, but good stop by Nussbaum there to keep this game at 7-1. 1 minute left in the power play for the Panthers. Absolutely. This is where they've scored on their power play goals, second half.
I think all 4 of their goals on the power play have been in the second half, so we'll have to see if Bradley plays hard here and gets the rest of this killed off finally. Milwaukee working behind the net here. It's going to be fed back to Gill. Gill's going to get it up ahead to the point. Gill's going to get his pass back and survey his options. They're trying to get a backdoor pass, but that one was cut off well. Berger not able to clear the zone, though, as Gill's going to win the puck back. Gill pass up ahead, but it's going to be kept in the zone by Milwaukee. Shot's going to go wide of the net and going to be dumped to the ice of Sullivan as he gets thrown down there. Milwaukee still controlling on the right wing. Tries to get a pass over. Gill's going to recover the puck there and survey his options. Pass to the back door once again. Pass in front. Shot saved. Second shot off the post. Third opportunity is going to get deflected by multiple skates. Sipra able to launch the puck down the ice, and that was some great passing work from Milwaukee, but they weren't able to find the net there.
Passing all over the place to Milwaukee. They're just connecting everything right now. And that puck almost bounced in the net off of Bradley's skater's skate, but luckily it went just wide.
And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. With 5:15 here in the second period, the Bradley Braves have officially killed off a Milwaukee Panthers power play. Big development here, at least something that the Bradley can hope to build on. But here come the Panthers back into the attacking zone. Shot by Nussbaum, and they score. Just as I finished talking about them killing off the power play, the Panthers get a regulation goal there as Polyakov made the nice pass across to Pol, who found the back of the net on the tip end from Nussbaum. And again, nothing Nussbaum can do about that. That's just a good work from Polyakov.
Well, it's now 8-1 Panthers, but like you said, in bigger news, the Braves finally killed off penalty.
And that will be something that they can build off going into the future, but what they cannot build off is another even strength goal given up there. And I mean, Polyakov absolutely came down with a burst, with a head of steam down the left wing boards and beat multiple Braves there and set up a nice pass for Alex Poole to make it 8-1 Milwaukee. Marcel's going to receive the puck at the neutral boards, but he's going to lose it. Here comes Bunjan. Bunjan able to re-control the puck here and skate through the neutral zone. He's going to move into the left wing and get a shot. And a save made by Mo. That was a hard wrister from Bunjan, but Mo made a nice save.
Very nice glove from Mo there. And he's, like I said, there's been many stretches in this game where he hasn't seen a lot of action. But every time the Braves start to bring it down into their end, Mo delivers. And he's keeping this game close to scoreless. He's let up one so far. That was shorthanded.
Oh, Stanley with a nice pass to Jensen, but Jensen wasn't able to control the puck well enough to put the puck in the net. That net was wide open, but here come the Panthers the other way. That's going to be Hawthorne skating up the left wing again. Hawthorne tries to lift the puck up, but he isn't able to get anything on it, and Nussbaum able to cover the puck up. Boy, Hawthorne came with a burst of speed off that nice opportunity for Bradley, but he wasn't able to lift the puck on his shot.
Panthers not letting up at all. They're a speedy team, and they're still showing, even up 8-1. They're playing like this is like a tie game. They're playing almost, not necessarily desperate, but they're playing very good hockey, and they're still out there trying to score goals, trying to prove a point.
Absolutely, and a very impressive showing from Milwaukee, and it's good. You don't really ever want to take your foot off the gas pedal, but it sometimes could be an opportunity to develop some other players, get your second, third line guys more ice time. As here comes Stanley on the bad turnover by Milwaukee, but Stanley missed the net there. Great opportunity for Stanley as he walked in all alone, but he wasn't able to control the puck. Going to be skated through the neutral zone. Here comes Szymanski. Szymanski's going to lose the puck, though, at the top of the circles, and now the Panthers will have to circle back in their own zone here. Pass is going to get up ahead to Jornby. Panthers going to move it into the Bradley territory now. 3 Panthers harassing, but able to get it out is Ernest. Nice move there, but he wasn't able to find Glidden, so the Panthers will control. Spin move there from Hawthorne. Hawthorne showing some impressive skating. Stanley going to walk back in, though. Tries to get a pass across. Good defensive play there from Brum to cut off the passing opportunity. Brum going to come with a burst of speed now down the left wing boards. A 3-on-2 potentially developing for the Panthers as here comes Brum. But looks like we're going to have a stoppage here as the ref skates over, and he's going to give somebody a penalty here. Looks like it's going to be the Panthers going to get a penalty here. I'm not sure what the call is. He put his hands on his hips. But either way, it looks like Bradley will get a power play opportunity here.
I'm not quite sure either, but I saw something interesting. As the play was coming back into the Bradley zone, a Bradley player did shove a Milwaukee player in front of Milwaukee's own net, but I guess that seemed to go unnoticed. But whatever, I don't know if we missed it watching the action, but if a Milwaukee player potentially retaliated or something, not quite sure what this penalty is.
Might have been drawing with the officials that there wasn't a call because obviously, like you said, there was the hit in front of the net that didn't get called. So I wonder if maybe the Milwaukee player had an earful for the ref and maybe one earful too many and the ref didn't particularly like it. Is now the ref's going to go over and have a discussion with Milwaukee's head coach there.
Looks like he's getting checked out in the penalty box. I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting there as well. The trainer came over and he's taking a look at him in the box. But either way, it'll be a Bradley power play here as Tuttle's going to lose the faceoff here, but it is taken by Servant, and he's going to put it in deep. Beer battling at the boards, but it's pushed away by the Panthers. Panthers looking to clear now, and they will get it back out to the neutral zone. Servant dumps it back in. That does stay in play there. It looked like it went off the top of the boards, but it stays in. Now Panthers controlling behind their own net. That's Anderson. Anderson makes a couple of nice moves there, and he's going to get the puck up to the neutral zone. Here comes Berther back the other way. Berther stops on a dime, surveys his options here. It looks like, oh, my mistake. Okay, so it's not going to be a power play for Bradley. It looks like they probably assessed a misconduct there on the arguing with the ref, so he might have gotten a 10-minute misconduct because it's still clearly 5-on-5 hockey.
And that's interesting there. And, at this point, when you're up 8-1, I know it may sound hard, but sometimes you just got to let it go. There's no point in jawing off to a ref in a game when you're up 8-1. Just keep yourself on the ice. Absolutely. No need to take something like that.
Absolutely, because something like that could lead to something much worse as Bradley gets caught in a terrible change here. Panthers coming back the other way. Fancy work by Miller. Miller's going to skate all the way around in a circle, and then he's going to get met by Stanley. But now Panthers controlling again as they dance around some more. Pass, shot in front. Second opportunity here for the Panthers. Caught by Nussbaum, and Miller got a little too cute there. A couple of nice moves and just went around the net instead of looking for a pass, and Stanley had him sit on his butt for that.
Well, that'll now be registered as the 40th shot of the night for the Panthers, and we still have 2 minutes. My bad, 2 minutes remaining in the second period. They are on pace for 60 shots tonight.
Absolutely great performance offensively from Milwaukee. That puck's going to leak out to the neutral zone, and they're going to control it now. That's Hawthorne. Hawthorne's going to feed it up ahead here to Jornby. Jornby's going to get dumped to the ice by Bungeon. Bungeon had him take a seat, but now Hawthorne's going to cycle back around in the neutral zone. Going to get a pass up ahead. They're going to lose the puck here. Servin's going to battle for it. Servin's going to push away a Panther, and Glidden's going to control the puck behind their own net. Now moving up the puck is Stanley. Stanley's going to go around to Panther and skate through the neutral zone. Stanley with Jensen with him. Stanley pushing a Panther out of the way, but he gets dumped to the ice after the fact. And then Glidden comes in with a high hit there. That was on Vassarella. That was definitely a high hit. We're going to have some extra action after the whistle. Glidden went up high with the stick and the face, and that's going to get him either an interference or a cross-check. Things starting to get ugly here, as you might expect with an 8-1 game. May see some extracurricular action here.
Oh, yeah. So penalties. Looks like it should be a penalty on Bradley here. This is their 6th penalty of the game, I believe.
And they have killed off one of them so far.
They're 1 for 5, but the problem is the one they killed off, they let up a goal just about 10 seconds later on even strength.
Absolutely.
So the stat sheet says they killed off, but morally, you got to feel like these penalties are definitely costing you.
Absolutely. And we saw right after that penalty, I believe a ref went over to talk to the Milwaukee head coach. I don't think the refs are going to have any of this sort of extracurricular activity, because things might start to get ugly in a game that's basically, I mean, there's a period left in this game, but it's a 7-goal lead for Milwaukee, so it's going to be almost impossible for Bradley to come back.
With the way Bradley's playing, if they do this again in the third period, I'll say it, it's out of reach.
Yeah.
But they're going to, I mean, I mentioned it before. With 1 period left, you just got to experiment, try different things, get creative. You know, there's always a reason for things like this in hockey. When you're down like this, the game time that's left, you can still use it for a positive. Get some momentum going into tomorrow. Figure out what lines work and what lines don't. There's still plenty of work to be done here for the Bradley Braves.
Absolutely. And the last thing you want to do is get a player suspended with taking a bad hit or getting a game misconduct and getting somebody suspended for the next game, because that will hurt your effort for the next game. And it looks like they're going to put a Panther in the box as well here. We'll have to see what that Milwaukee Panthers is doing in the box here. But either way, looks like we are going to have some. I have no idea who's supposed to be on the ice. There's 5 Panthers and 3.5 Braves coming onto the ice, but
I think it should be a 4-on-4.
Should be 4-on-4 here, but there are 5 Panthers currently standing on the ice. Looks like somebody's going to get pulled off here. No, a second Brave. This is very confusing. There's a second Bradley Brave going into the box. Beer's going to go in now.
Went in there, yeah.
I think we had another. There must have been another 10. Glidden must have got a 10-minute misconduct for his hit there, because usually you don't put a second guy in the box. I don't think Beer committed a penalty.
Now the face-off is getting brought back into Bradley's zone, when a couple seconds ago they motioned for it to be Milwaukee's zone. So this is all over the place right now, and 8-1, 125 remaining in the second.
And it looks like as well Milwaukee's going to have a power play here, so I don't know if there was a second misconduct or what exactly was the case, but either way, they are going to score again. Berther, I believe that's a hat trick for Berther tonight, right off the face-off. He fired a wrist shot, and I don't think Nussbaum was ready at all. But either way, Berther with his 3rd of the night, and it's 9-1 Panthers.
They had 5 goals in the first, now 4 goals here in the second, and they are showing no signs of slowing down. The Panthers almost double digits here on the Bradley Braves.
5 for 6 on the power play. That is an impressive display on special teams, and they've also killed off 2 of their 3 penalties. Great performance, especially in the special teams department from the Panthers tonight.
5 power play goals. They now have 32 power play goals in the season. This offense and this power play unit for Milwaukee just seems unstoppable, you could say.
Absolutely, and we talked about it at the beginning of the game. That was a big key, is don't be in the box.
One of my keys to the game.
Don't be in the box for Bradley, and they did not follow through on that key at all so far tonight.
Keys to the game, don't lie. If you stay out of the box, this game could look very different right now.
Absolutely, but Milwaukee now going to control the puck here at the blue line. Good work there by Jensen, working the puck away at the neutral zone. Ernest is going to be able to get it now for Bradley. Going to be cut off there, though. Here comes the other way. That's Pohl. Pohl's going to move in, saved by Nussbaum as he got disrupted just a little bit by Berger. Wasn't able to get the full quality of the shot off. Jensen going to be in a foot race there, but he's going to lose that foot race to Baldwin. Baldwin is going to get the puck up, but Jensen's not quite able to get there as Jensen seems to be at the end of a long shift. So Baldwin, I believe, will control, but he's going to lose the puck. Burness is going to fire a slap shot and a glove save made by Mo. And boy, Mo's had a good glove tonight. He hasn't been very busy, but when he's needed to make a glove save, he's made one.
It appears a lot of his saves have come with that glove. Very nice glove for Mo, and that is the 17th shot for the Braves over a course of 2 periods. 42 for Milwaukee. Wow.
17, a little bit of a low number, but not terrible. But then when you compare it to the 42, it tells a whole different story. 24 seconds left here in the second period. We are going to try to win that puck back to Servant. Servant going to dump it in deep. Marcel's going to get that puck behind the net, fire it to Stanley. Stanley trying to control there. Back to Marcel. Marcel up to Bungen. 11 seconds left. Shot made. Saved by Mo on the long wrister from Bungen. And they're going to be dumped back up the ice. A foot race is going to ensue for the puck, and it's going to be won by Milwaukee as they're going to end the icing, but that will also end the period here as that puck leaks back into the neutral zone. So after 2 periods of play, 9-1, University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Panthers lead over the Bradley Braves. Absolutely dominant performance from Milwaukee here in both of these first 2 periods. Bradley at least able to get on the board in the second period, but boy, oh boy, is this a display by the Panthers.
Yeah, there's really not much. I got nothing here for Bradley. I mean, 9-1. You have a whole period left. That's 20 minutes. I've said it multiple times. I'll say it one more time here before I enter the intermission, but get creative, try new things. That's what this third period is going to be about. And if Milwaukee doesn't step off the gas pedal, it should be interesting to see what happens here in this third.
Absolutely. We'll have to see as well if Bradley decides to make a goalie change, not just to get another goalie some work at some point, but either way, we will be back for the third period of play. Don't go anywhere, folks. We will be right back after this intermission. You're watching Bradley Hockey on YouTube. And welcome back to the Owen Center here in Peoria, Illinois for the third period of this ACHA matchup between the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Panthers and the Bradley Braves. And it has been all Milwaukee tonight as they take a 9-1 lead into this third period. We'll see what Bradley can bring to the table as we have a goaltender change for the Braves. Lori Cox is going to go ahead and play this third period, and Nussbaum's going to have a seat for the rest of the night. You got a feeling for Nussbaum. I don't think a lot of this was his fault, but either way, they're going to give Lori Cox some game opportunity here.
Well, that's exactly what I was talking about. Just try different things, and you know what? Great opportunity here for Lori Cox to get in this game. You're down 9-1. Just it might be rough coming into a game like this, but you're playing against a top team here. This is good experience.
Absolutely, and I saw Lori Cox back when Bradley played against Ball State. They had a scrimmage one night when the refs didn't show up, and she looked very good. She's got a very good glove hand, so we will see what she brings to the table. But we are off in the third period here as Mo's going to tap that puck along, and the Panthers are going to try to move the puck out to center ice. That's going to be moved up ahead to the neutral zone, but Bungeon will receive for Bradley in their own zone. Servin now going to go back behind the net. Bungeon, that puck's going to get stopped cold in the water there. Very fresh ice. Sometimes there's some water dead spots here in Owen Center. Servin's going to move it back up the ice, and it's going to go to Bungeon. Servin's going to give a couple of friendly little shoves over to Poole, and they're going to go ahead and draw off, but Servin's going to go ahead and skate back on this offsides call 33 seconds in. Servin wanted to maybe start a little something or at least get into the head a little bit of Poole, but Poole was having none of it here, so faceoff will come at center ice. Tuttle's going to win it back to Servin, who will go across ice to Bungeon. Bungeon will put it in deep, and they're going to wave off the icing, so the Panthers will recover it, but it's cut off there. Tuttle pass in front to Vivitsky, but he's not able to hold on to the puck. Puck is going to move out to center, though. Bungeon able to pick it up for the Braves, and he's going to survey his options to go back to neutral ice. That's going to be picked up now by Hawthorne. Hawthorne's going to circle around and fire it high up into the glass, right into the Bradley student section there, but the Panthers are going to move it back in. Here comes the shot, high and wide over Lori Cox. That was a nice wrister or slapper by Anderson, but he didn't get it on target. It's going to be dumped in by Ernest. Mo's going to play it around. Mo's going to dump it to Ernest, but Ernest was the first one to catch it there. Either way, it is going to be Anderson working it back in a 3-on-2 for the Panthers. Anderson passes it back, saved by Lori, and a stop and a stick sent halfway across the ice to the end boards there.
Well, Lori Cox gets a save on her first shot she's faced this game. Always a good start when you're a goalie coming into a game like this. Get some confidence up. And looks like the faceoff's going to be moved to the right of Cox here.
Absolutely. Going to be face-off taken by Anderson for the Panthers. It is going to be won, though, by Bradley initially, but it's now going to be Anderson. He's not able to get the pass cleanly to his line mate, but the Panthers will control in their own zone as it's worked behind the net now. It's going to go back to Anderson. Anderson tries to get a feed in front, but it's cut off. Secondary shot will get blocked by Stanley. Panthers working back around the net, back over to Anderson, but it's tipped by Marcel. Panthers able to control still, and they're going to walk in here. Walking in across the left wing, they're going to spiral around, pass in front of the net, but he wasn't able to control it. Looks like Bradley not able to clear the puck out of the zone, except Berther takes quite the fall to the ice there. Still able to control it are the Panthers. They're able to dump it in deep again. Finally cleared out by Berger, able to get it out to the neutral zone, at least get the forwards off for a change for Bradley. Back come the Panthers the other way. Here comes Nick Miller up the side. Shot goes high again, high of Lori and the net. Good hit there by Tuttle, and the puck vanishes somewhere here. Looks like it must have gone into the bench, but either way, a couple of hard shots from Miller early on have gone over Lori Cox.
Indeed, a couple breaks there they've gotten with the shots going wide, but face off to the right here.
Going to be one back by the Panthers. The shot's going to get deflected wide of the goal there. Bungeon going to be the first to get it. Bungeon's got it around the boards. Bungeon gives it up to Tuttle. Tuttle's going to move it back ahead for Bradley as he's going to skate along the right wing boards. Two coming on hard for Bradley. Shot's going to go wide here of Mo, and the Panthers are going to try to control the puck in the blue line. Cut off by Vivitsky, but it is going to be the Panthers working it up. Nice move, cut off by Bungeon. Good defensive play by Bungeon, but he wasn't able to clear the puck initially. He tries to beat three Panthers, and he's nearly successful. He does recontrol the puck, and he will move it out to the neutral zone as it's a nice saucer pass to Vivitsky. He's going to skate it back in. Bungeon's going to go off for a change. Ernest not able to control the puck, but it's going to be Stanley the first one there, and he's going to fire it on towards the net, but it'll be recovered by Vivitsky along the boards. He'll lose it there, and the Panthers will start to work it out of the ice. Here comes Gill up the center of the ice. He'll go wide side there, just staying on sides. Gill tries to get a pass in front. Good defensive play by Servin. Ernest now recovering the puck for Bradley, able to get the puck to Stanley. Stanley's going to move ahead with Ernest following him. Tries to get a pass to the front of the net, but Bo's my name. Mo able to cover the puck there on the attempted cross-crease pass.
We noticed on just the last play, the last drive Bradley had before this one here, a little sense of urgency finally shown by them. Stanley showing some speed there. Couldn't get a goal off of it, but Bradley has come out looking all right this third period.
They definitely come out this third period, and, you know, regardless of the outcome of this game, you definitely want to get something going, and the refs haven't started the clock yet. There we go. Good defensive play by Glidden. He's going to move it back in. Pass in front. Caught by Stanley. Stanley shot. Saved by Mose. He wasn't able to get total control of it, but Mo was able to stay with it and make the save. Stanley now battling against a couple of Panthers in the corner, but the Panthers are going to come out on top of that battle. But here comes Glidden on the forecheck, but it's going to be one away there. Nice move by Anderson. He's going to make a couple of moves, and Anderson's going to come flying up center ice, and he's going to dump it in. It's going to be recovered by the Panthers. Shot's going to go off the back of the net. Panthers now working behind the Bradley net. Nice move there. So he works it out to the front of the net by himself. Shot save made by Laurie Cox.
Nice glove.
Great move by Berther. He beat a couple of Braves and worked it in front of the net. Laurie reached down and grabbed it with the glove.
Laurie's looking good so far. 15:56 remaining in the third. Still plenty of time to go. But right now, she's looking good, and the Bradley's team is starting to look a little bit better in front.
You know, it's very important, I think, regardless of the outcome of this game at this point, being very, very much decided, it's important for Bradley to build some momentum going into tomorrow's game so that they can have a better start than they did today. Either way, here comes Beer. He's going to get a pass from Marcel, but Beer's going to lose the puck at the neutral zone to a host of Panthers. Panthers going to try to move it up. Marcel's check's going to be avoided there by Polyakov. Polyakov's going to work it back up the ice, and he's going to be met there by Bungeon, but he's able to stay on his feet. Good hit there by Bungeon to dislodge the puck. Servin is going to get it to the neutral zone there. Past Beer. It'll be dumped in to the neutral zone. Panthers moving it back in. Here comes Polyakov again. Polyakov loses it, but Murphy's able to corral it, but he's not able to get it past Cox. Good attentive play by Cox there as the Panthers able to control the puck more. Bungeon's now got it for Bradley. He's going to get it out to the neutral zone, but it's cut off there by the defense. Going to be worked back into the neutral zone. Panthers going to recycle here as Servin's going to have the puck now. Servin will get it out deep, and the forwards, a couple of forwards for Bradley will get a change. Pass up ahead is going to be cut off by Beer. That icing is going to be called off as Ernest is able to win a race to it. Ernest gets shoved to the ice. It's going to be moved the other way by Polyakov again. Polyakov's going to go up to Murphy, but Murphy will lose it to Bungeon. Pass cut off nicely there by Polyakov. Polyakov able to win the battle and move it back into Bradley territory. Bungeon will control at the boards. Bungeon tries to get it to Vivitsky, but he bounced it off his own net instead, I think. Either way, Bungeon, nice couple of moves, and he's going to move it back up into center ice. Bungeon tries to make a nice little move, but a shot by Tuttle is going to be saved by Mo there. Boy, Bungeon seemed like he was on the ice for 3 or 4 minutes there. He seemed to be out on the ice forever.
Looks like he's finally going to get off the ice right there.
I have to say, so far I've been impressed with Cox's positioning. She's been in a good position on most of these shots coming in, and she's met them well there. Decent play so far from Cox, looking good here in relief.
Yes, Bradley as a whole they've been looking good this third period, looking more like Milwaukee's equal rather than their lesser.
Absolutely. Vivitsky going to lose the puck here at the boards, though. It's going to be picked up by the Panthers. Pass in front, shot, and score. We were just talking about how even they played, but a bad turnover by the Braves. Nice little move there from Jornby. Gets the pass up ahead, and that was, I believe, Gill standing all alone and lifted it over Cox. Man, nothing that she could do on that one.
Backhanded it, flicked it right over her left shoulder. She's actually, she's got her glove on her right hand. She's left-handed with the stick. Not most goalies I've seen are right-handed with the stick, but so stick side there, flipped it right over her shoulder. Now it's 10-1 Milwaukee.
Absolutely dominant performance from Milwaukee tonight as they take a 10-1 lead here. 14:02 in the third period as that puck goes up and out of play.
This faceoff's going to come just outside the zone to the right of Cox.
Face-off taken at the neutral zone. It's going to be taken here by Ernest. Ernest was playing defense earlier tonight, but they moved him up to forward. Again, some of that experimentation you mentioned is starting to come through for Bradley as they're moving some players around, giving some players some extra forward time, and seeing what they can do.
That's the good thing. The thing about this D3 roster is this was the first year Bradley created a D2 hockey team. So this D3 roster is somewhat depleted. They got picked apart to get players in that D2 roster. So you got to give them credit. They got a smaller roster. Many of their better players were called up to D2, and they're just working with what they have this season.
Absolutely, but they're going to definitely put in a lot of effort. Playing against a good team like Milwaukee, this is a great opportunity to learn and to develop a little bit in this game kind of scenario that you can't necessarily recreate in a practice. So either way, this is a useful opportunity for Bradley off the faceoff. Nice save by Mo there. Good move there off the faceoff by Ernest, but he wasn't able to beat Mo's short side. Pass over to Berger, but that's going to be wide. He's able to keep it into the zone and dump it back in deep, but he's going to get dumped into the Milwaukee bench by Berger. The ref raised his hand for a second, but he's going to call it off there. Berger got absolutely dumped into the Milwaukee bench. Cox is going to play it around the net now. It's going to be met by two Braves in front of the net. Shot just goes wide there, and we're going to get some extracurricular action as now we're starting to see some of that arguing and some of that extra fighting. Berger putting his hands up. He doesn't want any part of this, but we got a huge meeting in front of that. Cox pulling his teammate aside.
In there, pulling her teammate aside there.
Yep. Berger got checked in front of the net, and Berger was like, yes, now the refs have seen it. I'm going to put my hands up like I did nothing wrong, even though we all know, Berger, we saw it. But
hey, looks like he drew a penalty there. Somebody from Milwaukee's going to the bench. It's number 5.
Absolutely. You know what? I guess it worked out. I thought, too, for a second that it was going to be offsetting Miners, and it might. No, it doesn't look like it's going to be offsetting Miners. It is going to be a power play for Bradley, so a little bit of that agitation there coming into play. Bradley going to get a power play opportunity.
Nice job by Berger to draw a penalty. He was obviously listening to my keys to the game earlier, and he drew the penalty.
And might have been listening a little bit too late, but listening nonetheless, as Bradley's going to get their 4th power play opportunity of the game. They are 1 for 3 so far. Ernest shot's going to go just wide. Panthers win the race to the puck, and that's going to get slapped out to the center ice. It's going to be a neutral zone opportunity. Great pass up ahead. Polyakov shot, save made by Cox. Wow, that was an amazing play by Pol to dive and get that puck to Polyakov, but a great save by Cox.
A great play, but a better save by Cox to keep this game where it's at.
Absolutely. So Stanley's going to get the puck here on the left wing boards on the Bradley man advantage, but it is going to be nearly worked out to center ice. Zipra, nice play to dump it back in deep. A couple of Braves there. Stanley will cut it off at the board. Stanley now spinning around, battling with a couple of Panthers. It's going to be Marcel now. He's going to win it back to the point here. Zipra surveying his options, going to go back to the point. There's Ernest. Ernest with the drive, and it's going to be saved made by Mo. Another diving attempt there by the Milwaukee defense, but a nice save by Mo.
Mo's glove comes into play again. It will count as a save. It looked like maybe it might have been going wide, but either way, Mo's glove has been all over the place tonight. That was the 25th shot for the Braves.
Mo has not been terribly busy, but he's been there for the Panthers when they've needed him to be. Several nice glove saves here. Total going to take the face-off for the Braves. It's going to be won by Milwaukee, but Vivitsky first to the puck. So Bradley will be able to control Glidden now on the boards. He's going to go back to Servin. Servin just barely able to keep in that pass from Glidden, but it looks like the Panthers might start to work it out now as a couple of Braves lose the puck there. It is going to be worked out to the neutral zone. Bungeon now picking up for Bradley. Bungeon surveying his options. He's going to go across to Glidden. Glidden's going to go to Tuttle. Tuttle not able to get total control, and the Panthers will control in their own zone. And it's going to be put into the neutral zone, passed up ahead, and then dumped deep by the Panthers here. Good work on their kill so far. Bradley now controlling here as Bungeon's going to go over to Servin. Servin going up center ice. Tuttle's cut off at the blue line. Not a great entry from Bradley on this power play. And it's going to be deflected away again. Bungeon now working it back up again for Bradley, but that pass is going to be cut off at the neutral zone by Berther. Now going to be moved up ahead by Nick Miller. Miller's going to go along the right side. He's all by himself here in Bradley territory. We'll see what he can do as he's going to be joined by Berther, but he will lose the puck there. Bradley now going to control the puck, but they seem a little bit lost out there. This power play will end for them. A very uneventful power play, to say the least, here for Bradley.
Yeah, exactly. Uneventful is the only way you can describe it. Trips up there. You can only say that the Panthers here have made this look like a power play of their own, and they just finished killing it off.
Absolutely. Now, nice pass up to Sullivan. Sullivan, good move around Servin. Sullivan cuts to the net, goes around Laurie Cox. No, off the post. It's going to be ruled no goal there. Sullivan looking around like he wanted a goal, but it's not going to be given to him as it went off the inside of the post, but then bounced out. Here comes Bungeon the other way. Beer gets the puck, and he's going to miss just wide with the shot.
I'll be honest with you. I thought it was a goal, but I Didn't see much, but I guess it wasn't. The refs have a better view than us, so that one's going to be called off. Still 10-1.
Oh, nice pass in front, but it's not able to be corralled by Bradley. And now here comes the other way. That's Berther with 3 goals already. A nice move around Cipra. Berther walks in. Shots deflected away by Berger. Going to be sent in front. Cox turns it away once again. Marcel battling on the corner, but it's won there by Matt Murphy. Murphy's going to go back around the other end of the board. Cipra going to recover now for Bradley. He's going to play it into open ice. It's going to go up to Beer. Beer looking up ahead, but it's going to be deflected by a Panther. Marcel able to corral at the neutral zone and dump it in deep so Bradley can get a change. 9:49 to go here in the third period. All Milwaukee tonight, 10-1 lead over Bradley as that puck's going to get dumped out of play into the netting.
10-1 Bradley, 9:43 remaining in the third. We're about halfway through this period. And even though from what it looks like it's might be a little unbelievable, this has definitely been Bradley's best period of hockey so far this game.
Absolutely. I think they've played a much better period here. They've been very balanced. They've generated several opportunities. They haven't been able to find the net yet. But either way, here comes Rajak back the other way. Great move there. No, my apologies. That was Sullivan, but he got taken out there moving in on the defense. It looks like he also took out Laurie Cox alongside it, but looks like their net came off there. I thought maybe there would be a tripping penalty, but that's not going to be the case as we're going to have a face-off here. Looks like this face-off is actually going to come out to the neutral zone. Interesting decision. I thought Sullivan maybe got tripped up on the play, but either way, Laurie Cox was there once again to meet it.
Sullivan showing some great speed, still not taking their foot off the gas pedal. 10-1, and there's still speeding all over the ice on the Bradley Braves.
Bungen's now got the puck for Bradley, but it's going to be cut off there by Hawthorne. Hawthorne going to move along the left wing. I feel like I've said that a lot tonight. Hawthorne met by Bungen, and he's going to go hard into the boards. Good hit by Bungen, but the Panthers still controlling as that's Sullivan moving around. Couple of nice moves. A third nice move. Couldn't quite get it in, but Panthers re-corral the puck, tries to send it into the net. Going to be turned away. Servin gets the puck up ahead to Jensen. Jensen looks for Ernest, but it's initially blocked. It will go out to the neutral zone. The Panthers will reset. Bungen's got the puck. He's going to get it up ahead. Ernest is going to pick it up. The Panthers trying to get a change, but it's not going to work out for them. Nice blocker saved by Mo on the long wrister from Ernest. And now the Panthers will move it back up the ice. Here comes Murphy down the left wing. He's going to get the pass up ahead to Gill. Gill tries to get a pass, but it went to Ernest instead of anybody for the Panthers. So now Jensen will chase after it, but there's 2 Panthers back. Panthers will control in their own zone. Forechecked by Jensen and Tuttle now coming in. Tuttle not quite able to make the play, and they're going to move it up the ice here. Here come the Panthers back on the attack. Pass in front, just out of the reach of Gill, but it's going to be met by 2 Panthers. They're going to stop it temporarily. Servin looking up ahead to Ernest. Ernest has some space here, and he's going in. He's going to be chased down by Brum. Brum, great defensive work to get back in the play. He came back around with a second shot. Ernest did, but both of them were turned away by Mo, and boy, great hustle from Brum to disrupt Ernest's potential breakaway opportunity there.
A great stop by Mo. He isn't let up at all. This game keeps it 10-1 here, but some nice speed by Bradley getting on that breakaway. Mo just bested him.
And we're going to have a face-off here to the left of Mo. One by Bradley. Cipra back. Going to be worked behind the net. Stanley tries to get a pass to Tuttle, but it's not going to work out. Cipra now covering the puck at the right wing boards. Panthers now trying to clear the puck out of their own zone. I have to say, Panthers have been dominant and scored a lot tonight, but the one area that I haven't been quite impressed with is their play in their own zone as they lose the puck again. Tuttle gets a shot. It's going to be turned away from Mo, and the Panthers have struggled a little bit clearing the puck out at times, and they've had a couple of opportunities Bradley's been given by them, and that was how Bradley did get their 1 goal.
I agree. If there seems to be one thing off tonight with the Panthers, it is their play with the puck in their own zone has been a little bit sloppy, but nonetheless, they're up by 9 goals, so I'm sure they wouldn't be too disappointed by that, but it could be something for them to work on.
Absolutely. Poole gets a shot on net. Cox looking around for the puck, but it is corralled away by Bradley. Great work there, though, by the Panthers. Berger was able to muscle the puck to Stanley. Stanley going to move in 1-on-3. He's going to try to make a move around, but he is completely cut off there. Bradley is able to keep it in, though. Marcel going to one-hand it to Stanley. Berger's got a shot, and he's going to fire it well wide of the net. Panthers trying to control now. That's Vassarella. Vassarella has scored tonight as well. I feel like a lot of the Panthers have scored tonight, but Panthers going to control it now. 6:45 to go. Now up the right wing boards. Here comes Polyakov. Polyakov with a nice move. Blocker saved by Cox. secondary save off of Cox and back behind the net, and it's going to be launched around the ice. Going to be quick icing. No, it's going to be played there by Mo. Mo, not interested in an icing call with 6.5 minutes left in a pretty much notched up game here.
Trying to pretty much run down the clock here, but I mean, Cox has looked good. She's only let in 1 goal so far. She's had a couple of nice saves with 6:18 remaining in the third.
Absolutely. Slap shot's going to go crossbar and up. Wow, what a laser beam from Long, but that one caught the post, and I've seen that a few times. They like to go high on Cox. Cox obviously not the tallest goaltender ever, but a lot of their shots of Pie have gone over the net. They did have the one goal that was just, I mean, there was
right over the shoulder. She was on her knees. She was on the ground when that one went over, though.
Yeah, she was already in the butterfly, and the defense had been beat. There was nothing she could have done about that. But off the face-off here, it's going to be controlled, and it's a goal. We were just talking about that high blocker side, and that went right over Cox's blocker. A nice shot there by Nick Miller, blistering wrister off the backhand, and it's now 11-1 Panthers.
Right over the shoulder, 11-1 Panthers, 6:12 in the third. You know, 6:12 left in the third, 11-1. While we got some time here, I'd like to wish my good friend Pete Menza a happy birthday. He turns 20 years old tomorrow. Wow. He's in a hotel in Kansas somewhere right now. Maybe not the best way to spend your birthday weekend, but we hope you have a good one, Pete.
Congratulations, Pete. Happy birthday. Milwaukee now controlling the puck. And this clock has not started yet. I feel like that's a pretty important thing to miss here.
Especially in a game like this where
kind of interested in, maybe running that clock down. We did see Mo come out on that icing and try to run down some of the clock, but either way here, it's going to be 6:10. Doesn't look like they're going to run off any extra time, so we'll have 6:10 left in the third. 11-1 Milwaukee Panthers lead. And boy, Bradley's got a lot to look at for their matchup tomorrow. I think the number one thing they've got to look at is stay out of the box. I think that's how this all started and spiraled out of control.
That is really where it started. In the first period, 4 of those goals came on the power play for the Panthers. So maybe tomorrow Bradley comes out a little more disciplined. They can see a better first period.
We certainly hope that they're going to come out a little bit more disciplined. I mean, they had too many men on the ice penalties in that first period. You can't have, especially penalties like that. Those are just gimmies to the other team. And with a power play like Milwaukee's, that is asking for trouble. And boy, did they get trouble tonight. Good work by Stanley in Milwaukee territory, but they're not able to get a shot off. And now it's going to be carried here by Anderson. Anderson moving into the Bradley zone. Anderson cycles back. Anderson's shot's going to be deflected away here. Panthers now controlling in Bradley territory. Tries to give the pass back to Anderson. Stanley going to send it around the boards where it's cut off there by Hawthorne. Hawthorne battling. Jensen able to win it, but Anderson steals it from him. Shot at the point, blocked by Stanley. Secondary shot bouncing around the puck. Stanley able to lift the puck out to the neutral zone. He might have gotten hit there as he hustles off the ice for change.
Well, just a quick reminder, we will be back here tomorrow at the Owens Center for a 1:45 puck drop. Game 2 of this weekend series between the Bradley Braves and the Milwaukee-Wisconsin Panthers. So tune in again tomorrow for game number 2 of this series.
Absolutely. We'll be looking forward to that game tomorrow, hopefully seeing some more exciting action here and hopefully a little bit more of a disciplined Bradley team, as they did not bring the discipline tonight, and it really bit them in this game. Good move there. A couple of nice moves. Shot and another goal. Make it 12-1. Szymanski got the pass off the boards, moved around a couple of Bradley defensemen and beat Lori Cox, and they just look, at this point in the game, I don't know if Bradley, what's exactly happening, but they just look completely overpowered now.
Well, I've noticed here, ever since Lori Cox has came into the net, they've taken advantage of her size. All the goals have either came in an upper or lower corner of the net, so they're just getting to the areas where she may not necessarily be able to reach out and get the puck. She's a smaller goaltender.
Absolutely, but again, not a lot Cox can do, as the defenseman just got burned a good bit there, and I mean, they walked right in on goal. So it's 12-1 Milwaukee Panthers, an absolutely dominant performance from them tonight as they move the puck back up the ice again. That's Ethan Long. Ethan Long's going to shovel it ahead to Poole. Poole's going to dump it in front of the net. Bradley with the defensive knockaway there as Beer tries to move up the ice. Beer able to get it to the neutral zone and push the puck up. It's not going to be controlled by the Panthers in their own zone as they move the puck up ahead to Poole. Poole's going to move ahead. Poole trying to make a nice move, but a good defensive play by Berger. Berger trying to clear the puck out, but Poole wins it again. That puck is going to be shoveled out to the neutral zone, and I thought there maybe should have been a penalty there, but these refs really interested in wrapping this game up. I think they've been very
as I think both teams are, but
absolutely, they've been very lenient with their whistles, I must say here. But Either way, Berger's going to shuffle the puck over to Murphy. Murphy's going to lose the puck, and it's going to go back to the neutral zone. Panthers recontrolling in the neutral zone. It's going to be won by Murphy inside the blue line. Murphy's going to get a backhander. It's going to get deflected away. Ernest now with the puck for Bradley. Ernest, nice move there. Ernest gliding up the ice, and he's going to dump it in, but it's going to be cut off there by Hawthorne. Hawthorne's going to take it up the right wing boards and come in with a burst of speed. Hawthorne skating into the middle of the ice. Save made by Lori. Not able to get a clean glove on it, but she will make the cover on the possible rebound.
And that is the 55th shot of the game for the Panthers. Like we said, neither goaltender is to blame tonight. It's just the team in front of them has not looked solid.
Absolutely. And 27 saves tonight as well. I don't want to take away anything from Mo. Great dominant offensive performance, but he's been solid when they've needed him to kind of help make sure Bradley couldn't get any more momentum.
Diving save there.
Diving save there by Cox as that puck leaked out in front of the net off the faceoff, but she came right out. Good aggressive maneuver by Cox to get that puck. 3:07 to go in the third period, and boy, this is one, if you're a Bradley Braves fan, you kind of just want to forget about this one. It's 12-1 Milwaukee.
Exactly, but we'll be back here tomorrow, and hopefully the Braves can get a little last-second momentum, try to have something to carry into tomorrow. I think this third period has been their best, so hopefully that's a positive they can bring into tomorrow's game too.
That shot just missed wide there by Rajak. That was a blistering shot, but it wasn't able to find the net on that one. So Bradley now controlling the puck in their own zone. 2:40 to go. Glidden tries to get over to Bungeon. Bungeon's going to dump it in deep. They're going to wave off the icing here as the Panthers re-corral in their own zone, and both teams kind of starting to mellow out here towards the end of this game. You know, especially if you're Bradley here, I think the last thing you want to do is take a bad penalty or a bad hit here as Sullivan works it into the zone. Sullivan tries to make another nice move, but he's met by Bungeon with a nice little hit there. Sullivan's going to pass it over to Hawthorne. Hawthorne back in front of the net. Great save by Lori Cox. The pass over from Hawthorne to Murphy, and Lori Cox will move from her left to her right, made a nice save.
Sticks that right pad out for an excellent save to once again keep this game where it's at. But like I said, you want to do anything positive you can to make yourself feel good about the end of this game and carry into tomorrow.
Speaking of which, a nice defensive play from Ernest, and he's going to walk in alone. Slap shot's going to go wide. Ernest kind of winded up that slap shot. He had a lot more time to maybe make a move on goal. I mean, he was all alone, but either way, that shot's going to go wide. Shot by Lori is going to be kicked aside by her glove. Sorry, not by Lori, but Lori makes the save here. Panthers now working around the net. A minute and a half to go in this one. Shot on goal. Lori Cox could not find it, but she does have it underneath her padding. So another good save for Lori. I think she's played pretty well tonight in relief here in the third
She's probably
period.
had the best period of the game. She's only let up 3, and she's made some incredible saves here in this last period.
That last save in particular was very impressive. I mean, not much she could do about the 3 goals they've scored. Those were right in front of the net, defense getting beat. So Cox has come out, and she's played to her best here. They've looked a little outmatched tonight, but Lori has came out good. And Mo came all the way halfway across the blue line to play that puck, and that's one thing, too, is tonight Mo really has come out to play a lot of these pucks. He's really helped set up some of this Panthers offense by coming out and playing that puck.
Indeed, he's really been a big difference. You know, I know the offense is obviously what's shining, but you can't stay quiet about him. 28 saves on 29 shots. It's been the defense, the goaltending, the offense, the special teams units, everything has been going nicely for the Panthers in tonight's game.
Everything tonight clicked, like we said, for the Milwaukee Panthers. They were dominant in special teams, dominant in 5-on-5. Stanley going to move up the ice now here with a minute left, but that puck's going to leak out to center ice. Sipra's going to go back to Berger here in the last minute of this one. Panthers now controlling the puck in their own zone. Going to be Marcel pass in front. Stanley tries to get a pass, but he wasn't able to get total control of it, and it was able to be turned aside there by Mo. Stanley trying to get the puck there. It is going to be cut off at the blue line by Sipra with 40 seconds to go. Panthers now trying to control behind their own net. It is going to be one away from Stanley. Vivitsky going to pin his man up against the boards. It's going to be moved out by the Panthers to the neutral zone, and here comes Polyakov the other way. Polyakov going to go in, and he's going to get absolutely taken down. A little bit of a tackle there from Berger. I don't know if that was a hit or if he thought he was playing a football game, but either way, he's going to take Polyakov out here. 15 seconds left in this one. Pass in front. Shot's going to go wide of the net here in the last 10 seconds of this one. They're going to be dumped down the ice, and that should just about do it as the puck found its way to the other end of the ice. And either way, that will be the end of this game as the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Panthers with an absolutely dominant 12-1 win tonight over the Bradley Braves. And boy, Bradley's got a lot to look at for tomorrow afternoon.
They do, and you got to wonder tomorrow. We don't know what their plan is exactly. But you got to wonder after the third period who they're going to start net tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. I expect them to still go with
Nussbaum.
I would expect, but either way, Lori did not look too bad. Lori Cox did not look bad in the third period. It's just unfortunate tonight. Bradley got off to a really bad start with some bad penalties, and it snowballed out of control quickly from there.
Fairly quickly. I think, not sure if my stats are correct here, but I'm pretty sure that the Panthers went 5 for 6 on the power play, numbers along that line, converting most of the time.
They've got a great power play, but we will see you again tomorrow afternoon here, 1:45.
1:45 will be me and Ryan Allgaier on the call tomorrow at the Owens Center.
Thank you very much for joining us tonight. The University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Panthers with a 12-1 win over the Bradley Braves. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon for more Bradley hockey here on YouTube.